Why, hello everyone out there. Welcome to the weekend's end with Diggs, and soon, once again, Psydoc timing his dinner right when we were supposed to start. Good to see everybody, sassy, confused. Zenith, of course. Hope you're feeling better. Gonna once again take a nice little groove. Start cleaning the forest cottage. Maybe we'll finish it before he gets back, but there's plenty more levels to go. Let me know if any of the volume needs adjustment. But I'm just going to go right into it. We will kill the gnomes. They have to give us the tools too. There's a gnome everywhere. We're going to find a way. Clean the forest cottage. We are two humble confectioners, I guess. Brothers and sister, living on our own deep in the woods of the national park, and there's absolutely nothing strange about that. Yeah, nothing. H&G Hexenjagger. We are also creators of the finest gingerbread ever to grace the county. But to stay on top, we need constant reinvention, and our dream forest home has become a grubby grotto, affecting our ability to dream up wonderful new recipes. Can you come restore our cottage and with it our creative foe? Donkey. Tell for some needs to grotto. Alright, let's get in there. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can spot the gnome. Oh, there he is right there. Pew, 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 pew. I know it's natural for people to be suspicious, but we are really who we say we are. Yeah, totally. Totally the brother sister making pastries in the forest. Or creative juices. Got some metal, needs to be blasted off. Beautiful. Hey Pistol, welcome to Weekend's End. Hope you had a good week. We may have stripped the paint off the door, but creativity demands refreshment, and if we can put new paint on it for creativity, I think. Well, we won't. We're only to blast it off. Hey, is that Tom Bill of the Black Pants Legion coming in to bless my stream, where Psydoc's also supposed to be, to give us a compliment on our fine power washing. I do declare I am very honored to receive you, Tom. There we go. So Pistol's already starting off what we do here on the weekends, and is Say one good thing that happened this week. Let's focus on the positive. What happened this week that you're proud, happy, or good to see? We got Pistol with the D&D game. We're all blessed with the Texas Battletech Warhammer. If you guys know, I had about 4, maybe 5 voice acting parts during those commercials. Kind of a big deal now. But I still choose to spend my time with you guys. The whole town is dirty, Frank. You know what? Confused. Another positive for you is that you came in and you shared these wonderful moments in time with us. And that's always a good thing. That is a lot of priming. And thanks for coming, Gutenberg. It's good to see new faces. But yeah, we like to spend this day, this stream, kind of trying to see if we can end the week on a positive note, even if it's just spending some time watching some PowerWash Sim. Oh yes, the entire Texas Battletech team just knocked it out of the park in every possible way, from animations to fully animated animations, then animations in general. Just the work of the artists and Mike and Gypsy, it's awe-inspiring. Yeah, the entire video was just mind-blowing. But a lot of the scenes, animations were just, wow. For some reason, I lost chat for a little bit. Holding a great job. We're proud of Warhammer. Legit the best thing they've done. Oh man, totally. And not the fact that it's my favorite mech. On top of it, I was a little biased, but jeez, man. Just wow. Yeah, there's a lot of nice hidden messages in there. I'll share one that I'm not supposed to because I don't know them are listening. But if you watch some of the welds, like the sparks, think about Morse code. Oh, I already did. Sorry, confused. I'm not sure if you're that kind of hunter, but it's the only one that I caught. That's why I wanted to share it. But I'm sorry. I should have asked if anyone wanted it. Hey Kai, welcome. Square, good to see you. I changed the cheer reward icons because I figured goob icons don't make a lot of sense, but having a goob badge inside this place totally makes sense. That's a little suspicious. It's a good mech. That's awesome. What'd you end up getting him? Or what did you get him? Not yet, no. Ooh. Civ 6. I've not really been keeping up too much on the Civ games. I haven't played them in a while either, though. More of a SpaceX guy, 4X type of guy. Kind of thinking about that Distant Worlds 2, or giving Solaris another chance since it's been updated like 100 times and more DLCs since the last time I played. Yeah, I saw that. Overlords or something like that. Looks pretty good. Non-horror surviving under this FPS. Out There Omega Edition, if that's on the PC, that's a pretty weird survival. Not really horror, just existential. Hey, Kathy. So come on, don't be shy. I know a couple people have been having a hard week, but the Warhammer came out. Tell me, how was your week? How you doing? Oh, H Hex Jenger. Yeah, we moved here just a week after that bank robbery, but people move house all the time. Oh, they're totally not the bank robbers. That would have been a huge drop. Oh my. Yeah. Horror games. Maverick. Really good. Oh, a welcome sensor. And sometimes when people are giving out gift subs, it will randomly throw a sub at people who are followers or not even followers. I've actually gotten gift subs to channels I've never even seen before. And just like, okay, I got this small suit of icons now, or emotes, and I swing by there. I never catch them live either. Every time I get gifted a sub somehow and I find out later, I go to find out who it is, and they're never live when I'm looking for them. So I never actually get to see the guys. Like, I don't know. Okay, I was randomly given a sub train. Like some dude dropped 5 to 25 or 100 subs on a channel as like being a huge kindness, and it's like, how about these random 12 people out of 100 that never even been to this stream? But glad to see you're here. You're under no obligation to stay either. This is just the end of the week stream. We stream a lot of stuff on this channel, but this is just me and Psydoc kind of relax and share some positive vibes with everybody. But yeah, it'll happen. You can actually, if you don't want subs randomly given to you, there is an option in Twitch for your saying turn off like to disable gift subs. I'm not sure why. I mean, it wouldn't. All it does is give you like emotes. I guess that's okay, unless you don't care about that. Then it's kind of pointless. But glad you're here. Thanks for the support on someone else's behalf. I really appreciate them as much as you coming by and saying hey. Yeah, it's just random. It's probably a Night Cleric or that Plasma guy. People have just been coming out in Swamp who just was like, I don't know what to do. I just do this, and just threw subs, which we appreciate. Like I said, it all goes to Legion-based events. Like I mentioned a few times before. Some of you probably heard the spiel, but I like to be transparent. Currently, we're looking to assist and help fund the European meetup for the BPL members over in Europe. We do one in North America, United States, in some location, and also one somewhere in EU, so all those guys can kind of meet up without having to go over the pond. We've had a few people go over. We had one American Happy Truck go over to the EU meetup a couple years ago, and then our second meetup, we had a guy out from the Shetland Islands, Commissar Jake. I'm chill. I'm very relaxed tonight, but no Psydoc yet. He likes it. I don't know if he likes it, but his food came. He lives with his parents. Let's just be honest. And they were eating at 6, so when I started, he's like, I just have to eat first so I can jump on. I'm like, alright, so here, I'm soloing right now, but Psydoc will be on later. Yeah, sorry, like I said, I'm a little out of it tonight. It's been a week. Been working hard on a lot of things, WBPL and stuff for techs, and just making some hard decisions today, so a little out of it. But once Psydoc's here, he'll be able to keep better track, because I like that we can both kind of switch off reading chat while we're playing, because suddenly I'm cleaning the same window for too long. Not really tough, just a lot of things to change. Without going into too much detail, because the randomness of the internet, I decided that I no longer want to do a career and job that I've done for the last 14 years. And so I put in my 2-week notice, leaving on a good foot. So it's like, if this turns out to be a bad move, I can go back. I know they'll take me, and so will everybody, because my career path is very always hiring. And even if I take a year off, I can always just be like, oh, just trying to find myself or work on something, and they would have been fine with it. So I'm not losing my career, I'm just putting it on pause to try something new. So next week I will be jobless with no job lined up, and working towards something different. And that's pretty stressful. You know, a couple of my friends are sick, and that keeps me worried. Worrying about just, you know, worry is part of my whole existence. Thanks, Square. You know, there's a couple, we've actually, you know, delegated a lot of roles to different people. We have people that are purely making content and art and themes and even intro videos to their streams. You know, we're really trying to make it enjoyable. I mean, just doing this is enjoyable to me. I'm working on some stuff for random roguelikes because that one, it can be as complex or simple just like a roguelike, but this game in general, we just come on, go live, put on some music, and relax. Thanks, Zenith. Yeah, I've never been fired before, but I've put in a 2-week notice at a job before, and they just told me not to finish the 2 weeks. I was like, that's a dumb idea, but okay, I tried. That's a hell of a choice. What would be the goal of that if you did do it? Just to see the open road? Because that's pretty awesome. I think same time, and I got laid off due to COVID. I think that in 2020 as well. They told me that it was because I was the newest guy, or one of the newest guys, and they had people there for like 20, 30 years. But he was like, dude, I told him like you were too important to let go, but they have like the seniority thing locked in their head. It's like, if you want, like, I know they'll call you in a couple weeks to a month or so and we'll get you back. And I'm like, nah, we left the state because I didn't like that state. First and last job. Parkour. Parkour. Look at that vertical climb. Must have a climbing speed of some sort if I'm just walking up that kind of thing. You might say I bear a slight resemblance to Fuzzy McGee. She was much younger than I am now and such a happy soul. Oh, I gotta get my pen. Hold on, I gotta write this down. We're making a web of intrigue to find out what's going on with this town. A little about the mayor, all these weirdos. We'll get the lore. Alright, let's see. Senior drives me nuts. Yeah. I mean, seniority with people who like do know everything and are willing to like teach people are great. But there's some people that just sit there with like, I've been here for X years, and they refuse to improve, and they think they're replaceable. And in some companies, they have that mindset where that's true, because they at least have the belief that that specific person is just somehow so much greater and more capable on newer technology than the new generation of people coming in and such. Let me take a look over at chat. Hey, oh God, Crow, it's good to see you. Courtesy Flesh, everybody. Most of you should know about the Courtesy Flesh. I'm pretty sure that's where all your wonderful people came from. Hopefully, I mean, I'll probably finish this before Psydoc gets back, but I hope he gets back soon. I need somebody to make me not go wee. Hello. You know, the Courtesy Flesh Crow is a very busy man, but we've been kind of talking back and forth on doing at least one show or something on the BWBPL. He has a couple games in mind. We're trying to figure out which one and when's a good time for it. Don't want to go over his other schedule and all that, but it'd be good to hang out with Mike for a while and do some Yakuza or Serious Sam. He likes those top-down hacking ups like Death's Door and possibly Tunic. There's also a new Serious Sam top-down game. It was like you're in a monster stream, I think. We'll get something going. I think I got everything on the bottom taken care of. The roof. Thank you, Fade Savar, for the follow. Come join the relaxing stream. Tell us about something positive or happy or something you'd just like to share about your week. Hopefully it was good in some capacity. And once again, I assume you're here because the obviously inlay. One good thing you can always say about this week is the Warhammer came out and Crow, Tex, and Gypsy knocked every bit of that out of the park. A little dilly at the end kind of made me cry. I did not expect to be on... I mean, I did voices, so I expect to be in the credits like before, but I didn't expect to be page 2 with some nice things he had to say. Yeah, he choked me up pretty good. That was a highlight of my weekend. Is a friend said I was a friend. That's enough for me. Sometimes just being told that you matter in people's lives is a lot. And you know, that's another thing. I'll do the whole don't forget to tell people how you feel about them. And being me, I mean that in a good or bad way. If you have a problem with someone, tell them and see if you can fix it, if that's an option. But the other side of it is just make sure you let people know that you care about them. Yep, commercials. Yes, it is. The intermission would definitely get people in here. He did. Glad you had followed. Hopefully you enjoy what you see. We play a lot of random stuff on this game. Or on this channel. Usually I have a co-host, Psydoc, but unfortunately he timed his dinner right when we were supposed to start. So I'll probably finish this cottage before he shows up, and then... Well, if he shows up before, he could like spray the... I just realized the whole fence line is dirty. Damn it. I thought I was almost done. No, this could be annoying. Oh no, that's what I'm saying, confused. I am... And everyone in the Legion understands, like, I can't really judge myself, but I just don't like to sugarcoat things. I like to be clear and concise and tell the full truths because... And it may make me sound like an asshole, but I don't want confusion. I don't want people playing with wordplay. I just tell it how it is. And sometimes people don't like that, and sometimes people appreciate it. It's like go up to someone at work and be like, hey, you're a good coworker, and that's the best I could say. Tex doesn't talk about me on the podcast. I mean, technically, just like Orion's character in Star Trek, he is technically obligated to mention me like every 5 or 10 podcasts. So I do know I'm on there, I just don't know what he's saying. In fact, I think Crow has like a folder full of just slip in Diggs advertisements that just say, or just pre-recorded nice things to say about Diggs that Tex has said in the past. It's scary with coworkers though, because you say the wrong thing and they can always prove to be the kind of person that would do something with that. If any of you listened to the first episode of the podcast, I was on there as well, and they did have to admit it was my idea, which is not true. I talked about doing a podcast forever, but just like this channel, you can talk a million ideas and not do anything, and you still haven't done anything. They've went way beyond the scope of I ever saw it, and they're doing a great job. Oh yeah, Fen, you should be able to be honest. Like if people aren't clear at jobs, things can happen. Based on what you're doing, lack of proper communication is bad because people don't improve, you miss things, stuff doesn't get done. Clan Ghost Days. I'm as you might not have guessed, but as Crow will definitely tell you, that there are actually not very many big BattleTech people in the BPL. Like the BPL is not a BattleTech community at all. Yeah, we play some BattleTech and we have like MechWarrior 5, but we play just as much Project Zomboid or Minecraft or this game or Hearts of Iron than BattleTech ever. It's just a passion project that Tex does, and he does it love, and he has passion for it, but this BPL is not a BattleTech community at all. Hansel looks nothing like Rocky McGee. Hansel has a huge beard, long unruly hair, and defeated eyes. What are you hiding? Rocky was young, clean-shaven, handsome, with such spirit. Wow. That's very true. Oh, every one of them are passionate. I mean, Gypsy is just a mad powerhouse machine. He kind of reminds me of like, this is going to sound bad, but like if there were no children labor laws and everyone was working, like kids grew up working like 24 hours a day and made zero money. Like the difference is Gypsy is very well paid, but he works he just has non-stop work drive. He is a monster. And the detail Mike puts into like making every one of those animations just come out amazingly. It's insane. They all have like skill sets and things they like to do, and when you tell them to do something they like to do, they go all out. It is amazing.
You gonna let me in or what?
Oh, hey, welcome to the frickin' thing. You done
I
eating?
always love joining to hear a discussion on child labor laws. And
Oh, is that where you came in?
No, I was in a little bit before that. I was here when you were talking about how the BPL is. I mean, the pants are about like, aren't they something like not Harbor Freight? Duluth Trading Company pants. That's literally what it was about. And as for BattleTech, it's like, yeah, we got passionate people. We got passionate people about a lot of things here.
It should be joinable now.
Thank you.
Hey everybody, welcome. Here's Psydoc. You all know Psydoc.
Hello.
If you're new here, this is the Weekend's End co-pilot.
Yes.
Me. He's a clinically trained something he might be a duck.
I'm a medical student and nurse, but because I don't have my medical license, I am a quack, and I absolutely love Psydoc. So there you go. That's kind of like my equivalent of the pilot's. I think sounds better than like. Are you leaking?
Yep, I'm
leaking.
just leaking.
I mean, I guess it's only fair. We were talking about how you're a mechanical engineer. I almost called you material engineer again.
Well, work on materials.
Well, everyone calls
like that,
me
though.
a psychologist. I was like, no, I cannot put myself to that level. I'm a second-year medical student out of by class of 2024. I have an interest in psychiatry. I have done a whole great job with the place so far.
Yeah.
I have a lot of training towards psychology and that, but not a clinical psychologist. I don't want to be a clinical psychologist. They have a different path. I like the drugs.
Woo!
Woo. So what's
Are
the
you a
big
real
word
duck,
in Japan?
though?
Am I a real duck? My driver's license says so.
You heard it here, folks.
Hey.
Cue X-Files music.
I'm the best worst voice actor in the Legion. I'm very proud of that.
The best, worst voice act. I mean, just your mic quality makes you better than half of them.
I mean, I'm the rich kid that comes in with the best tools. I'm okay with that. But I'm not the rich kid, though. So that's the... No, I'm not that good. No, hey, if with debt was being rich, I'd be rich. Yeah, sure.
You don't go in the medical field to get... I mean, you go in the medical field to become the debt, and then you get out of it really quick, I think.
Potentially. I mean, we do get a mercy payment near the end of our program of $200. It sounds small,
God.
but it's like, thank you. It's nice.
Is it like back in the day? This would pay off your student loan.
I
So we
think
do
it's
it as a symbolism now.
Yeah, exactly. They haven't updated with the times and the interest, but it's more the idea like when we go for our interviews and our residency, we have to do a lot of flights. We have to go to a lot of different areas depending on where we want to specialize.
Do you plan on staying up where you are?
I'd likely, I don't know. I won't stay in the same province. No. Well, I plan on going to the place that will suit my training the best, and I will have the best match. And that's why we have what's known as a residency matching system.
Oh.
You get to go out, you get to visit different locations, you get to visit the team, and then there's some interviews on both sides. It's equal. And then you rank schools on your little application, and you hang around for a while finishing the last of your clerkship. And then at the very, very end, they rank you. If there's a match between, it's basically dating. It's a dating app at that point. If you swipe right, and
or polyamorous hospitals in the area want you.
I mean, that's kind of the thing about it is if you have a lot of hospitals want you, then yeah. If you are some of the, if they're, I mean, that's one of the hardest ones. If you don't do lateral planning or collateral planning, i.e., you say, I can only be a neurosurgeon at Harvard or something like that, prepare to not be matched. You could potentially not, even if you were the best student with the best grades and you had everything written, if you don't match with the team, you don't mesh well, yeah. And I think that's
you missed a spot. That's impossible. I missed no spots.
Oh, is this the guy that evaluates us like really stupidly hard?
I think no. The guy here is, they're probably ex-bank robbers that are hiding in this cottage.
Cool.
Rocky would never run away from a law and hide out in a dank college for years claiming to be a baker unless he was completely desperate. Yeah, that's what they already did.
Yeah, okay, they're robbers. But we're here to clean things.
Yeah, but I'll say, we're not police. I didn't say I was the police. Oh, we had a follow. Thanks for follow, Ronan Cleopatra.
Ronan Cleopatra?
I think, yeah, maybe. Quack. Hey, Darksteel.
Quack.
Pretty cool. Yeah, it does look like a cozy cottage. Once it's all cleaned up, way better than it was.
Some nice hacks. I should probably bring up Twitch chat.
Hey, Angry Pumpkin 1995. Welcome to the chat.
1990.
You know, the
Either that's
year.
her birth year or something really exciting happened in 1995. with
Well,
pumpkins.
that'd be really. Yeah, I'm not gonna go there. Yeah,
1995 with
I mean,
the great
it's still-
pumpkin.
the Great Pumpkin of 1995. Maybe that is it. Was it? When did the
Maybe.
Charlie Brown Great Pumpkin Patch?
Oh, I
movie
was
come
thinking
out?
that too. I don't know.
Are we the old guys?
Don't worry, I'm older than you, so you can feel.
We already know that most of our chat, at least last checked, is our age or older, actually. In fact, you wash to the bottom. In fact, you wash from the bottom up. I go from anywhere. Kind of just do patterns
It irks you from going from bottom to top?
because all the grime would be shooting. Actually, yeah, because it would shoot up instead of go sliding off the top of it. If this was real power washing, obviously shooting it would be terrible because we'd get covered and then all of it splat upward and everywhere. When you want to shoot down and have the water flow that direction. I get it, but this game doesn't care about that because we're using essentially range steamers, and they're wireless water steamers. You're almost 45. What's it? Westpac 905 for U.S. Abraham Lincoln. Oh,
Clean to dirty. Oh, sorry. You wash with dirty, bring it down to clean, and that way by the end, everything's clean.
yeah, you can clean stuff with dirty water or get off the grime. You should always double mop.
Oh, yeah. And if you mess up along the way, you gotta do it all over again. Alright, where's the... Oh, found him.
The gnome, yeah, he's
The gnome,
fine.
yeah.
He's hiding all the way over there.
Is there a cat? Oh, there's the cat lost painting. Painting, that word. I'm not that old. I know pictures. Those talkies.
You know your little pocket V cams that do the
talkie shootings.
the paintings.
Oh, it's Beerski.
Beerski. I know Goob is a crypto, but it's better as an NFT. We're gonna be with the NFTs are coming soon.
Don't we have
We do.
pictures? Okay, yes.
They're Zenith drawn, but
Zenith
Tom was like, hey, I was talking to Tom today because I had to talk to him, and I was like, hey, while I'm talking to you, Tom, and I have to because I'm legally obligated. I was like, any chance you want to make some of those weird ass commercials you like for the WBPL that you use that for your mayor election, the little drag recordings? And he was like, hell yeah. I can see put some. I'm like, you can make up businesses or even do ad campaigns for a mayorship that's like no longer a thing. I mean, whatever you want to do. I could even use some of his old ones because they were really funny. And he was fine
Tom
with
in
it.
the Zone is great.
Tom is great. Tom made some of the best commercials for the mayor elections when we had him. So I'm trying to get him to... I'm trying to get him... I mean, he'll let me use his other stuff too, but I'm trying to get him to make some WBPL specific weird drag commercials. Always funny.
Is Legion's baby boy. And probably one of the best repeated character concept in any Space Station 13.
The fat, smoking, blonde hair seizure guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great concept. Very deep. Just a lot of lore in that character.
It's a relative concept, okay? It's
I know,
not like...
I just love it. Because it's
his
like, he goes in
OC.
there and goes, how can I fuck up my character really bad?
He will not pay on a server that doesn't allow him to be fat and have seizures. Because he likes chasing after people when he has a seizure and he's trying to give him a ticket. One day, my character just pinned it to him. Love Tom's Mario. Yes. Oh, hey, Frank. Frank. He is certainly the anti-power gamer. Has he ever survived a round?
A round of what?
SS-13. I don't know if he's ever survived.
Oh, I've seen him on the shuttle. He just usually like dies of a heart attack at some point.
Ah, okay.
Because he starts
Good.
fat so he can drink all like the fryer oil directly. And
Is that why he does it?
I don't know, but he seems to like when he's fat, he wants to get to the dead point fat.
Well, you can get
Being
him
lazy on the
role-playing.
walls. I
It's
see.
great.
Jeez, man.
What?
Didn't even finish half of these.
I
I got
haven't
him
been
close though.
I haven't even really been. I just did a casual sweep of them.
Casual. This is pro PowerWash, and you better up your game, Sonny.
How much are you paying me?
That comes with the competitions. The PowerWash.
Oh, exposure. Yeah.
Oh, I don't do exposure. That's all for me. Everybody digs the Black Panther Legion with his co-host. No, just kidding.
A co-host. I've been up promoted.
I mean, technically you are, because I'm the one holding the stream up. I mean, streaming from. So the roles are simply who's running the stream versus
Holding
the person.
stream up. We heard it here, folks.
You weren't even here half the stream. You want to go there?
How have we decided that this is half the stream? We could maybe go double.
Oh, goddamn.
Maybe it'll be 66%. Yeah. No,
Kill it.
I get dinner.
I know.
I needed to have food.
I agree. You're not yourself when you haven't eaten.
I had a Snicker. I turned into Danny DeVito.
Well, that's yeah.
I
So-
wish.
So 2 posts left. 1 post left.
Oh, wow. Look what I got.
Where's the last one?
No option to. There's no option to pay taxes.
Here it is. No option to pay. Let me see.
I mean,
I haven't been watching chat. I'm a little out. So, Love Mayor's on video, Bash Lubbock. Premise use work engineering is very aloof. Oh, nice. Wonder what the percentage of these towns don't have mayors. I'm not sure. I think it has to be something they want to do.
the sandwich course is an training.
Best
Oh.
thing alive. Yeah.
God.
Thank you for the follow, Crambrius.
Crom. Oh, and this is the courtesy flash, which could be Crow.
It only can be Crow. It's kind of like the WPL. Anything behind the WPL is Diggs.
I thought. Oh, right. No, Tex doesn't have.
Nope. This is hands off from Tex, but he will be doing this show. We have Tex confirmed for his first show. Everybody, he's going to be doing Metal Gear Mondays with Deputy. They're still going over logistics, exact time when on Monday, and seeing if they want to go through some of the less fun ones on Crow. Since if you guys are older fans of the Courtesy Flash, you would know that he also ran through all the Metal Gears, and he found a couple of them not very enjoyable. Timber frames. Oh, it's these things. All those are taken. Timber frame. Oh, here's one.
I got one right here.
Right there. I got one right there.
Where I'm just gonna
Timber
catch
frame
up
here.
All the stuff that you missed.
Right.
Yeah, just
Yeah, just like that.
just like that.
All this, yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do
I'll find the
highly
last one.
recommend.
Sorry, let me finish that for you. There you go.
Oh, thank you so much. I highly recommend watching the interactions between Tex and Deputy. They are quite enjoyable as a pair, especially in the stupidity of Metal Gear.
Thanks for following your Uncle Willie. That's the second Willie we have.
Is this one a detective too?
Maybe. Let's see.
Snake.
Thank you so much for making the Cosmic Wonder Bar. It feels like a stain on our character is finally removed and we can get back to being our true person, or our true passion. Also, into my mind has already leapt the recipe to the magnificent new custard strudel. Custard strudel. All right, guys. Let's do a poll. It's SUV or... Oh, God, the treehouse. We're going to do the SUV. I'm not going to do a poll because the treehouse... Luckily, we just started the stream, right? Yeah, just about it. We can do it in 2 hours, right? Probably.
We could.
All right, we both done it, so we know what to look for. But let's do the SUV really quick. Beth Rainerson says My poor SUV. Look at the state of it. Dropped off the kids at a play school and the police had to close National Park Drive for some reason. I had to double back over dirt tracks to get home. Trixie wasn't built for roads like this. Please help her look all cutesy again. XXOXXOXX. I suppose you have time to fit my poor little Trixie in. She's all mucked up. Alright, let's get in there. Oh, we got another follow. TV Tim. Hey, TV Tim. Seen you on TV. It's right in front of your name.
I don't think so, Tim.
I don't know about that, Tim.
I personally want, I don't know if he can do it, Cursed Resident Evil 2 with
Like
Deputy.
with mods?
Yeah, the clean ones, because Mr. X is, he's flaunting.
Oh my.
Sporting a umbrella G-string.
Oh my.
Let's just be fair. I hope they paid a lot for Dolph Lundgren, or they at least got permission, because it's Dolph Lundgren. It's him. Oh yeah, he's flaunting the logo. He's advertising for Umbrella right at crotch level. It looks like it would be your connection, because stream seems to be good. We have had problems with throttling down more during Texas stuff,
If you're
because
having an issue, I got lucky this time. For the first time in a while, I've gotten quality options. Nice.
yeah, definitely. It's nice to find the success of how can you possibly be this good, and how many people could actually be watching your channel at this moment, so we're going to have to intentionally throttle you down. That's Texas. Oh, I just timed out.
Oh, no worries. Let's see. She says, "Oh, she looks beautiful. Just time for me to have to catch up with the girls. Thanks muchly. XOXXXO." All right.
Wonder where that came from.
XOXOXO. It's hugs and kisses from old like letters. Look, the hardest one in the game. This beautiful antique original paint.
I love how you're just pausing more and more because you forgot what this thing is called.
I don't know what it's called. Like a
Penny
bicycle?
farthing.
Oh, penny. That's the name of the freaking metal or the map.
Yeah, well, I mean, because this is a penny farthing.
You're a penny farthing.
You're.
I wasn't actually like blocking because I forgot it. I
thought you were just like.
I wasn't gonna even say it. I was gonna be like, oh, look at this antique bike.
I thought you were just kind of stalling for time as your brain catched.
Yeah, let me just Google. Hey Google, what is the bike with the big tire? It's a big wheel. Yep, look at this classic big wheel.
Big wheel, yeah. So many children died with this. Who would have thought a 5-year-old could?
I used to have a lot of big wheels.
No, big wheels are fine, but they're not the size of a penny farthing.
Oh no, this seems like it wouldn't be fun to fall off.
I could see Tex riding.
I don't think with his hunch, nah. I think if he gets back, could handle it.
A motor-powered penny farthing. Oh, I'll be fine. Poor guy. He was doing great until you broke his toe.
Yeah, he was almost back to 100%, and I broke his toe.
Then you broke his toe.
What a tremendous job. It came out absolute dream. If he didn't
Hail
ride so
Hydra.
beautifully, I would have fogged him in a museum. It's a Velocipede A&D hand... Wow, okay, Pat. A penny farthing because one wheel is much smaller than the other. It's like a penny is much smaller than a farthing. You guys are just making stuff up now. I missed the hydration? Oh, crap. Hold on. Sorry, I'll do double.
Alright, I'll drink. Sure.
Oh, I missed it. Damn it. Angry Pumpkin, thanks for following. I know you're not here anymore. Talk to you later.
Thank you.
I will trim chicken Alfredo only if you can bring some for me. Do you have to clean the hipster mustache too? Probably, Uncle Willie.
Uncle Willie.
All right, guys, this is the big one.
Big one.
This is the most annoying map in the game. So this will be taking probably the next 2 hours. So if you have a week of heart, just go take a break. Hunter Lode from Great River County National Park. You think I built this filthy tree house in the forest because I let myself go, but actually it's because I'm searching for the missing link. Problem is, while I'm out looking for them, even sometimes in the dead of night, pranksters come all the way out here hollering unearthly noise and chucking stinky mud around. A few times now I've slid down the steps and cleaned off the edge. Of course, I've got reflexes of a mongoose, so I always land on my feet and never break no bones, but it's probably time for me to hose all the down the same. Thanks, Hunter. And we got a one. Well, you're the missing link. Haha, got him. Damn you. Your butt.
Carry on.
Your butt.
You're a butt.
I thought someone cared. Anyway,
I care that you're a
my
butt.
second hydrate because I forgot the first one.
Exactly.
Hey, Valkyrie. I could see it. All right. Hey there, you're free to come to National Park. Treehouse Soil needs de-sliming and de-gramming. Let's do it, boy.
Dorito singularity.
It kind of is. So we have an original Zorg icon, which was definitely a stolen asset, so we didn't want to use that one. And that's the one that Zenith did for one of her really awesome choose your own adventure story she does in the Legion, where once, like, when she gets inspired and has time and stuff, she'll pretty much have her own channel and draw something, and the Legion gets to vote on the outcome. And sometimes we roll dice to see if it worked, and it's just a really fun little storytelling thing. But she made that one at one point. I would like one that's a little bit less just a giant square fireball, but we can work on that. I just didn't want to use the one that was obviously a stolen asset, because that's a bad idea.
What happened to that child? Not Zenith, but the one that was being raised by the BPL.
Oh, it grew up. It got to a point where I'm gonna, in my canon, in my head, Zenith gets the final canon, but the canon in my head is that she finally started hearing her warlock patron and just took off without her fake dad, which was us. So she'll probably show up in an adventure later with Dragon.
Works for me.
Yeah. WPL is a Catholic radio station in North Carolina. Yeah, but they're not 76, so we got them.
Yeah, WPL is also the Berkeley Public Library, or the...
There's actually another library with WPL as well.
Yep.
So, I mean, there's really no acronyms that are unique anymore. We only picked WPL 76 because it's on all the commercials. Like, next time, coming up next on BPL, not Striker, George Ledoux.
Oh, I thought Stryker was. Oh, he's just a news reporter for the WPL.
Stryker is he's a news reporter, but yeah, Duncan Fisher did the voice of
Duncan
coming up BBL 76, and it's like that zoom in, and that's where we got the idea. It's like, well, we can't just be like Black BLP community or anything like that. Like, so I was like, let's go with something that we've already established over many years, WBPL 76, and here we are. And if we ever get so successful, we want like a name change, we probably wouldn't have to I think you're allowed to ask Twitch, whatever. But
you get to find Jeff
really
Bezos and beg.
Yeah, you have to go up to his moon base on his Blue Origin ships.
His penis.
Wow. Remember we're on Twitch and owned by Bezos? Sorry, Mr. Bezos. My friend did not know where he was coming from. Just kidding.
Where am I?
Whoa.
I'm confused.
You can turn the cameras.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna do the opposite way. You do the. Let's see if we can stop it in motion. Yeah.
I'm waiting.
We're not trying to win. We're trying to stop it. We're trying to play exact counter.
You're weird. Clean the trash.
How is that weird? I'm weird for a lot of other reasons.
It's not. I'm going into the forest.
Okay, bye.
There's Bigfoot tracks. Do I
Yeah,
clean them?
I'm the weird one. Yeah,
No, look.
no evidence.
No evidence. No evidence.
All right.
I was wondering if we could clean him and like hide the guy. It, like pops up like the dog from Duck Hunt, and gives you a thumb up, and then disappears again. It's like, whoa,
Yes.
that'd
He's
be funny
happy.
as hell.
We get a message afterwards. Thank you.
It's like just huge button presses that don't make any sense. But you can kind of figure out it says thank you. Ah, God, this one I wasn't joking, guys. Every one of these slits, all these boards are individuals.
A pain.
It is a nightmare level. It is huge. Maybe we could redirect that waterfall and just flood the area. That'll clean it.
God, this is the kind of luck that you're almost done and the volcano erupts again.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, finally. That took us days. And like,
Diggs, we just got past 51 viewers.
51. We've had more than that before. But
Have
more,
we?
I mean, not on our show. Yeah, we're more of like a late night crew. I'm not sure who would show up for this, especially like the mech people.
I remember
don't
Skip
know.
going up.
I mean, yeah, I hope so.
Who's a mech person? I'm
There-
not. are
Most
you?
people. I mean, I play Mech Warrior 5, and I love the Warhammer. And you like the Summoner Thunderbolt, so I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I'm clanner scum.
I didn't say it.
It's okay.
Some people like that though.
I like Ghost Bear
it's
because-
current year. Ghost Bear.
I like Ghost Bear because they're like, yeah, this is stupid. Fuck this shit. We're going back. Does Twitch have things against swearing?
No,
Okay.
we're marked as a mature stream, anyways. I would never be like family friendly over at the BPL.
I would absolutely love a Texan group attempting to make children's advertisements for children's show. The WBPL Children's Hour.
Saturday morning cartoons.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Everything else
Oh
is
my-
Nick at Night with tons of sexual innuendos constantly, but but then you get Saturday morning cartoons. You're like, oh yeah, everything's wholesome and great.
To
Even
not be
though-
like, oh, go on.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say to not be just like completely blowing smoke up the tailpipe about how good it was, but my god, the animations in the last one, like Jesus.
Who? Oh God, yeah.
In the Warhammer video, just
Dude,
like
Mike knocked it out of the goddamn park. Eldonia supporting those assets. I mean,
yeah,
they both hit
They-
like a stride, and
Yeah.
it paid off so good.
it was. And then the other gentleman at the very end who did the other
Buren?
the little cartoon at the end.
Oh yeah, DC Bruins or something like that. Yeah, I found out that's Tom. Well, I found out.
I was about to say that's Tom Tomino.
You know the emperor that got his statue knocked over? All that was Fat Tom.
Oh, that perfect.
I know. Like I asked Crow, and he didn't even know where Tom was supposed to be. He had no idea. So I went to text. I'm like, you thank Tom for something, and I know it's not just for being Tom. What do you do? He's like, I needed Tom's girth, his thickness, and I'm like, what?
True.
So he's like, I used him for the leader of the Buren's, or like all the grunts of the fat guy. That was all Tom, and I'm so happy because Tom's girth is legendary in the Legion. Everyone out there.
It's I love how hyper exaggerated it is because he's not a huge guy either.
Nah,
but
he's
it's just like
frumpy.
he's the gas man.
He's the gas man.
And just says no. Or when he tries it, one of his best characters is like when he tries to play a pixie or something like that. It's like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, in the
He has such
Tomb of
good
Annihilation game,
energy.
he plays.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the 100 bits. If anyone wants to donate towards BPL Saturday morning cartoons with text, oh, you're doing it already.
Oh no.
But yeah,
His kidneys need to rest.
I want to have the wide top. You know what? We're actually on a pretty fast way to partner. I'm not saying like in a month, but like probably in 3 or so we should have what we need to hit partner. Then we'd open up actually more emotes, because right now we're at the max we can get for an affiliate, which is 9 plus animated ones. Downside is I don't know any animators. Like, I mean, I know animators like Eldonius or Mike, but I mean like little emote animators, which is a ballpark all of itself. Like, the art of emotes is crazy. To make them look good at 17 by 17 bits to 32 by 32 bits to 117 by 117 bits, like the weird resolutions for Twitch's art, you can't just go, here's a picture, shrink, because then you just get a blob of no detail and it makes no sense. You don't get affiliate just by hitting affiliate numbers. You actually have to sign up for affiliate. Like, there's a whole process. So even if it shows up, you don't have to do it.
You have to play ball.
I mean, if whatever happens, but if we ever get partner and Tom does come through on making some commercials for WPL or even being on a show himself, which would be great, I will 100% do it. If he gets active and dedicated enough to do a show, I will totally do a 2 or 3 emote wide Tom. Just no because question. And it'll be, we already technically have it. We have like the
we have many wide toms.
Yeah, we have many wide toms. We have Mayor wide tom. We have the Jabba the Hutt wide tom on Striker's couch. Just so many good toms.
If I had talent or money, I was thinking of making a BPL racing called Super Mototom Racing. And he'd be like the elite person, and it would just be his quotes or just
nothing personnel.
Yeah, that would be Goat, and that sounds like news.
No, that's his character on Tomb. He plays that fairy, and every time he casts spells, he goes wa-cha-cha. Like,
yes, the wa-cha-cha. Wa-cha-cha.
He does the weirdest stuff. He's great. He's Oblong Thomas. Yeah, that would be weird.
He's like number 1 in the BPL wrestling league.
He did. Tom won the mayor belt. I mean, not recently, the first time, but Fred currently owns it. But Fred made the characters, so he figured out what works and knows how to win now.
He's also the one that gave me like 4 cursed children.
Yeah, that was great.
They don't have arms, and they just are like freaking not emus, but ostriches. I'm just so happy that people latched on to the WBPL idea and really pushed it, and that it all started with just like, you know what, put your money where your mouth is and actually do something. And I give you credit. The bare frustration led to the WBPL.
Yeah, a lot of you probably heard earlier today or last night when...
sorry, I should have brought that up. Maybe.
Yeah, like during the Two Worlds stream, Rob said something that was very factually incorrect. And while I give them all the credit in the world for making this all possible, their dedication and hard work and entertainment value has been unmatched, and we appreciate them all the time that they've given to it. No one had anything to do with WBPL 76 besides me, with the idea behind something texted as a joke channel. What happened was... and verbatim is I was in a chat with about 12 people, including some of our more louder people who have given content to Tex and Mike and Gypsy and said, hey, here's my recording of game. Can we put it up on the BPL? And while there was an idea that the community content would help take some loads off Tex's shoulders, all it did was put more load on the editors who are working on bigger projects. And you can't just trust a Legionnaire to just give you content, because one, you get the video, and it could be good or bad, and they have to spend time watching those videos. It's not just like, oh, here it is, go. So now you're not wasting, but you're forcing them to use hours of their day to vet content. Then if they think it's even worth it, then they have to go through and make sure anything that needs to be edited is edited and re-render it. Then upload it and go through the whole naming scheme, all the details behind on YouTube. And it's like, it's a whole thing. It's a totally. Part-time job worth of content and work. And editors are busy
Sorry.
as hell, and editors don't need to be editing the community content, and we can't just. And it also, like, obviously, it's also
For free.
entertaining for free. Yeah.
I was going
So-
to throw that in there, like for free.
Oh no,
no.
for sure, yeah. But so
Sorry.
what was going on is I was playing some Vampire Survivors in chat, while like a handful of people, including Bowser, Rob, and Maddle, and a whole bunch of other people in the BPL were talking about. Yeah, I was thinking about recording this series and having text put up on the BPL, and I was just like, okay. And then that started a conversation. It's like, I sent him in this many Half-Life videos. I sent him in this many Two World videos, and this and that. And I just go, guys, you realize it's not just like the editors have to watch it. Tex has to watch it. If you send him 24 hours of like video, he's not going to spend a whole day watching all of your content. So, out of frustration and people just complaining because they don't understand how much effort it is, because all they had to do was hit record and send video files with the right settings.
He's being hyperbolic, but it was at the time very much frustrating.
Yeah.
That.
But yeah, so
I
like,
apologize. Sorry.
oh no, you're right. I get pretty passionate when I like have to correct things. But so I've been on Twitch a lot. Like my original name is from JTV ages. I've streamed on here before. I had a small Arc. What is that the name of the game? Just Arc? I don't remember anymore.
Ask me.
Or I could ask Zenith. But hey, gifted sub to Will the Great for you. Nice.
Is that
Yes, it's Will the Great.
our Will? Yeah, return it. He's from
Will the
Goodbye.
Great for you.
Wow.
Like big for you. He had to make a second account because he doesn't want to be involved with us directly. He wants to hide his identity.
Oh,
I don't know
yes.
if that's true.
But you were
Yeah,
circling back to
survival
that
evolved,
idea.
yes. So yeah, I did that. I had like a small group of people like many years ago that kept coming back, and I realized that I couldn't focus on that game specifically and also read chat because it was very involved, and looking away would get you bullshit killed. And if any of you played Ark Survival Evolved, you understand
I'm sorry.
the crazy amount of bullshit that can kill you in that game if you're not paying attention. But so I was like, thanks everyone. I did it for 2 months straight and decided it wasn't for me. That's why I only do a couple. Like that was near dailies, and that was just for fun. Now it's even fun with a
You
friend.
also
though.
have a full-time job where you're
Oh,
actually
yeah.
doing a lot too.
So like, yeah, I mean, it's because I play after work anyway. So I was like, why can't I go live? And I realized it's a skill not everyone has to be able to just go on and talk.
Okay, but WPPL, totally.
Ark is pretty terrible, but it can
Yes.
still be fun, just like every game.
Dinosaurs.
Like a lot of people in the BPL like it, including my partner who loves it and Isle and Beast of Bermuda and everything. Anyways, back to the main point because I want to get back to being chill.
Exactly.
So, Rob said, "Oh yeah, me, him, Bowser all thought yeah." No, they didn't. They were complaining about content not showing up, and then I was like, "You know what? How about let's do something that doesn't require any of their attention." And we put together I started WPPL, and I said, all right, how am I going to get other people to be able to stream on this platform? And we've been figuring it out ever since. So I came out, and then as I was doing that, they're like, oh, this is such a good idea. I'm like, yeah, and you guys can help me. And Rob and Bowser have been the strongest supporters and helpers on there, no doubt. There's been a lot of people have really stepped up as of recently, but off the ground, Bowser and Rob have been there since the moment I made it put together. So that's where they get credit because they've been going strong ever since. But don't believe anything that like somehow this was anyone's idea besides me being mad at people because I don't want to waste our editor's time with sub enjoy. Like so on here, if we put out crappy content, you guys can just not watch it and then we can delete it.
And if it goes down because of something, the whole PPL channel doesn't get nuked at the same process.
Yeah, that too.
So, would it be wrong to say that in this discussion that you established the foundation and the platform basically on the context of put your money where your mouth is, and if you want to do content, just do it on this, instead of leaning onto an already stressed out editorial team that's under contracts, I think. I actually don't know the full details, so I withdraw that statement.
Thank you for the follow. I can't say your first part of your name, but Medic. Go on.
What is it?
I don't know how to say it.
Lord Oh fuck, I don't know. But regardless, you establish a foundation for people to put up their contact to relieve it from that as a foundational work, and then they just kind of got the ball rolling after that.
The
and
easier I made the process, the more people wanted to just do it. Bowser and Rob and I can all get someone raid stream worthy within about 20 minutes, just teaching them the basic OBS. We have pre-made scenes and all that. So all you got to really do is approach one of us, which I'm the station chief. They're both station managers. Approach one of us, say, hey, I want to do this. We're going form. We're going to make it a little bit more professional on the back end. But right now it's, hey, I'd like to stream this. These are my days available. And we show them the calendar. And I go, oh, can I do this slot? And we go, yes. And then we walk them through how to use OBS. And once the schedule's down, they're not even permanently put on the schedule until they finish their first stream, because we've once again had a couple, like half a dozen or so people come in with a million ideas, say they want to do a million things, talk about days they could possibly do it, and haven't streamed yet. Put your money where your mouth is, but silver coins are hard. Missed a spot, Psy.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
You know, we were going to get that a lot.
Did someone just say I missed a spot?
Yeah, they can't even see.
Yeah, Will the Great. Will. Clanners are better. So that's how I have to say it. You can take your Rackfies. Oh, no, that's Jeff the Cannibal. You know, I'm going to still say it to Will because, like...
But I was going to say, like, how do you screw up Jeff and Will? We have two Wills, which makes sense. One cool Will and one...
Oh, it's just because I haven't thought about this Will. Who's this one?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Pretty good. The Great.
Is he? Oh, yeah. Great. I mean, anyone that calls themselves great.
I mean, sometimes you just earn it. Have you seen his new podcast? He has Will
I don't even
reads
see ours.
the rule book.
Oh.
Never known anyone to read rule books.
He's actually doing a podcast?
He is.
Well, good for him.
He actually has...
no more credit.
He has one intro where I think back in January, he said, hey, this is Will reads the rule book, and I'm going to have a podcast about it. And there hasn't been a one since. Someone please explain why this game looks therapeutic. It does. MD, good to see you, by the way. Good to see you. This game is very chill. That's why we play it on the Weekend's End, which is just a comfy stream. Come out and share some positivity with the world. Like, tell us what went good about your week. I mean, we all know that most people here are glad the Warhammer came out. But if anything happened in your life that you want to share to kind of show some appreciation, because we can't always focus on the negative, just let us know how your week went.
All the organizations you started, all Diggs pro-propaganda.
Pro-propaganda.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Diggs-aganda.
No, I think that was a good way just to say, it's like, hey, like in all things, like things I've worked for, that it is often quick to dismiss or ignore the incredible administration and the foundational groups that establish something. Doesn't mean the contributions aren't great, that people can run with it and make it beautiful, which kind of say that's a lot of the WPPL. But you can't knock the people that are the admin, the foundation, the concrete that made it possible for this to occur. And that's like a production staff.
Yeah, there are people who are not busy, but they do a lot of work, you know?
Oh, how you define what work and what you are is your own business. And it is, I think what really was harsh for me, and we'll get to a positive, was not offering to pay. I mean, yeah. Anyways, you know what? This is not positive.
Wait, what are you talking about, pay?
I'm just talking about if you're going to ask someone to edit your stuff for you, you got to pay them.
Yeah, for sure. Don't ever, especially if they're friends, never leverage a friendship for free stuff where you know that they deserve something. A good friend would recognize the hard work their friend's doing and support them the way that they should be taken care of. Now, I'm on the belief that if that friend takes time out of their time to make you something with that skill, that's a gift. And since I didn't ask for it, I don't, obviously you're not supposed to pay for it. You can't go, hey, I got you this. Can you give me this money for it? No. Like
Payment can be done in many ways.
I've gotten a lot of art and music and stuff like that from people who's like, hey, I made this for you for your birthday, or this or that, or this came to my mind, so I drew it. And I don't expect them to ever like come at me and go like, hey, I made you that thing. But at the same time, it's like you see samples of their work, something they wanted to do versus something they were told to do, and it's a whole new level. But yeah, just appreciate your friends and their work.
And yeah, don't always do the Canadian excuse of, oh no, you don't have to do it. It's not much of a burden. If it's a literal burden, then it is.
If it takes time and energy and any kind of like specialized skill, it's work. And whether you enjoy it or not, or you're doing it for your own, like it has a value, and people should expect that you should get your value out of it.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
I'm a mad duck. This means two things. One, not angry at the type of F mad ducks don't exist. If you spend several seconds searching the internet in terms, absolutely no fact checking, you'll find that ducks simply do not exist. Figure imagination. Wow. Duck. You don't exist.
And what you were saying, like, Torah SGC, is very much the idea, like, different relationships exist as long as it's a consensual and agreed upon and everyone's happy in it. Totally. There are physical relationships, there are financial relationships, and different environments change. Events. So, in general, working with friends that are it's way too complex to make general rules.
Work with your family.
It's why in medicine it's very frowned upon to be treating your own family members. Your role as a friend differs from yours as a medical professional. And there's biases to each. Your responsibility and how you react is also changing. Because as a friend, yeah, if my friend told me to, why don't you go fly off of this and go fuck myself because I'm ill, that's a bit different than if a person who is 9 out of 10 pain and currently going through a psychotic process. The relationship isn't damaged in that case. I can still be a nurse. I can still do the MD base work in that. However, if it was my mother or that's a whole different relationship for me.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I could ever, like, if I do and cared, hey, how you doing, buddy? You got like 4 weeks left.
Well, that's why we spend a lot of time going through cases and discussion towards basically making hard news and breaking bad news. Because there's great things. There's really wonderful things that occur in medicine and providing support, but truly what you need to investigate is what is bad news for this person and what do they need at the moment. It's not what you need, it's what do they want. Because some people, death is not a burden. It's not a concern. It's a great thing for them.
Because it's freedom?
So, sure. But for others, it's financial, ability to work, family, you name it. It's their choice of what is super important. And when we have a discussion, it'd be, what is your goals? What do you want as a person? And then fulfilling that as much as possible. Within legal
I must say, some boundaries.
No, there's boundaries. Like, there's still do no harm, do good.
Working. What do you think
I
about that guy?
really do not want to talk explore
right,
that
okay.
that angle because there's been a lot of changes, and I think the worst thing that we could have done as a profession, and speaking as a student in this, is really put it down as doctor-assisted suicide or anything like that. It's like, it's really got nothing to do with the doctor. What the doctor thinks, who really freaking cares? In the end, it's like, what does the patient need to be supported through their illness? That's what matters. There are laws set up to protect because there could be malicious, and yes, especially since it's psychiatry, there are illnesses that can really modify it, and those may be addressed. But circling back, we are getting better, and I like how we're actually far more patient-centric. How much we actually care, or we should care about what the patient feels, rather than us being like, not glorified auto mechanics, but yes, I'm right, I'm the doctor, I'm superior, and if you don't listen to me, you're a fool. No, you're not. You know your existence. You know your feelings. You know what you need. I don't. I might know something in a crisis to try to give you that chance, but even if I'm right, if you don't want it or it violates it, I've missed the doing good part. The do no harm thing.
Kevin wants to know if your mom is a duck and is she hot? Welcome to the weekends then.
No, my mom's a frog.
I knew it. You're adopted.
No.
Damn it.
That makes it even weirder.
Missing link fact. Sometimes they're called Bigfoot because they got one Bigfoot, kind of like bears. The other one's small like a cat's. I've found tracks evidence.
Whoa. Is that correct?
No, but this hunter guy's telling us it is. So that's the lore now. We have to write that down.
We need a Diggs emote that's just like one like pogo foot, just like bouncing.
No. Let's see.
I mean, the fact you said no makes it even better now.
To build this electroshock. If you want Half-Life 3, put Todd Howard in charge. It'll work. I had a doctor tell me that he refused to do surgery and leave me in a lot of pain. Oh, that's... You know what? Got my partner went through that as well. That Diggs emote with the magnifying glass. Oh, yes. If I ever start doing, like, puzzle or mystery games, we could do that. But let's... I'm very much that this whole platform is not about one person. I'm trying to make sure everyone in Legion who is interested gets a chance to be on here. And I'm not going to call any names, but there are a couple people who do tend to like soak up a lot of the free time. I don't mind it like in off hours or dead air time, but I definitely want to make sure that we're not favoritism any of our members to have too much time on the channel. We definitely want it to be the community and not like this is Diggs and everyone else. Like I try to rotate out the people on random row. Yeah, and it's not the Diggs, it's not the Rob, it's not the Bowser. They like I said, they went full on bore and they've been doing great. But if we have enough people, they're gonna have to let go of some shows or swap out some co-hosts because I've never had the same person on random roguelikes yet.
I personally have. You know what? This is shop talk. I was gonna say like, hey, I'm really down for like. I've suggested before a bidding system, so everybody can
using Goob.
Yeah, well, I mean,
that makes people mad. Trust me.
Oh God, yes,
they would kill us.
They would, but just the idea is like, hey, I bid for this slot, and that way everyone gets a chance, and then there's a change in priority. If you don't follow through, well, that changes draft picks a bit because. But in the end, as much as it is, no, it's definitely not the Diggs show in any shape or form, and that's any way been construed previously. That's not the intent.
You refused my bashful. Goob bidding would be good. Yeah, so we have like Goob. A lot of people like, especially like I want to bring this up specifically. I don't want to call out names, but there are a couple people who do stream right now who absolutely despise the existence of Goob. Good. And it just blows my mind. It blows my mind that we made like a fake currency here and in the Legion, and there are still strong believer rebels that are like, system bad because it mimics system I hate. I'm like, okay, or you can just prove to us that you are active on the Legion because Goob is you get free Goob for being active in the Legion. So the only ones complaining seem to not have a lot of Goob for some reason.
Remember when we had Rudy running as the mayor to end the elections?
Yep.
Rudy was, we talked about previously, it was my dog, and, there were some people that were a little bit miffed about that. But then again,
mad about everything.
That's the global point. However, what doesn't get people mad is talking about what, actually, no, that probably will get people mad, whether my mom's a duck or not, and if she's hot. And cleaning this guy's with big backs.
Have you seen the gnome yet?
Yeah, he's on top of the tarp.
Oh, right. I haven't been off the ground yet.
Oh, I didn't announce where the gnome is yet. That was my bad.
Wow. We're slitting everyone down today. Got most of this? No, did not. There we go.
Have you considered going to fuck yourself? Thank you.
I mean, yeah, of course. Okay, hey, one bit. A full tyranny of pressure washer stands before you. What forces dare stand against us? Well, the cool thing about like our magic steamer range steamer machines are, if someone to attack us, we can like rip your skin off forever because we have no battery and we have unlimited water.
We somehow mentally are able to control the depth and the pressure of this kind of thing. Like, we do not rip off paint or anything like that.
Yeah, this is like magical cleaning steam.
I'm so glad they actually didn't include that. I would be okay with the professional mode, but games that are just there for fun.
Yeah, there's enough
okay.
like sims to the point where you're like, I really have to screw in 28 little bolts to, all right, and start clicking. Like, but then it's like, or you just want to realize you have a relaxing formula here, and this is all you got to do.
If you're that interested in doing that, there's plenty of good colleges, and that would be more than happy to teach you how to properly do these skills. There's nothing wrong with learning, but simulation is super important. High fidelity sim is so important. I've done a certain amount, not a ton, and arranging events like that, and it teaches you a lot more than just textbooks. My favorite one has recently occurred was new students coming in, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this won't be a critical scenario. Everyone's fine." They make a chlorine gas explosion, and have the students go forward and try to treat it. Now, I love my patient got accelerated through a window, and I'm like, "You're conscious. How are you conscious? You're fine."
Well, clearly this. Thanks for the 5 bits, Mad Duck.
Thank you.
Clearly, there is a pressure washer is cordless and should be more concerned with the combination hydrogen oxygen molecular at this. Don't worry about it.
We have a replicator. We basically have replicators.
We're
on our
replicating
beds.
water constantly. That's how this whole thing works, I'm sure. Right?
Yeah. Hey, I'm down for it. I'm not an engineer. I don't know that stuff.
I don't think it's an engineer thing.
Oh, well, so there's the most engineering thing. Passing the buck. I don't think it's our department's
Passing the
problem.
buck is everything that we do.
That's my job, too. I think I need to do a referral to this group. Oh, great suggestion and idea. It's like, yeah, I'm just basically telling someone else that
I don't want to do this.
But I get to bill for it. Well, I will be. Right now, anything I do gets someone else gets.
Should be going towards your medical bit. Wouldn't that be crazy?
Sure. Oh, man. Yeah, that would be... honestly, at the current moment, all we want is parking.
Parking? Dude.
We just would love parking. It's about $18 a day. 5 days a week for like 3 years.
But Will, I really do look like when I found out that you were doing the
right
because
on,
I check everyone's profiles like once in a while, and I never saw that you were doing. I know you're on the Delta Green podcast. Shout out to whatever that's called, because I forgot.
You have a Delta Green podcast?
No, Will does. Will has a Delta Green podcast.
Why
He
are we
does
talking
with
about? Oh, okay, now we're actually being serious. Fine. Let's
Yeah.
talk more about that. Sorry.
yeah, the green box. That's dumb. I should remember that because, duh. But yeah, he's part of the green box, which is if you're in kind of tabletop, they did half of a scenario like actual play, but I think half of it got deleted. But yeah, he's actually really well spoken and well read, and he has a deep understanding how RPG systems work when he reads the rulebook. Unlike a lot of people who just don't absorb it or need to, try it out in the field, he gets it because I think he mentally plays with himself. I mean, okay,
yeah.
Probably in both ways. I'm not going to take back how dirty that just sounded. But I found out that he had like this podcast where the idea, it hasn't started yet. Back in January, he made a short intro saying, "Hey, if you have any questions or anything, I'll read or read the rule book and whatever." I don't actually know the point. I think maybe he just wants to explain a system so it's understandable. But I'm not sure if it's purely based on people's feedback or if it's like topical, or not topical, but like based on like, all right, we'll do this system this day. But
I'm going to learn from Critical Role.
I did.
You can learn a lot.
That was my starting source.
Really?
I still love Critical Role. I'm
Cool.
having a hard time with the newest season. I'm not sure why. But I'm pretty far behind at this point. But You know, I do love Critical Role. It got me into RPGs and tabletop and turned me into a DM myself, which I feel like I'm okay at. And it's opened my mind up to a lot of other systems I want to try. And it changed my life, really, even though he was like, oh, Critical Role. I never expected my DM to be Matt Mercer. I never expected to be Matt Mercer.
God, no.
So it didn't have the Mercer effect on me. But it did get me in here, and I'm so happy because I love it. Okay, so he said, hey, Cookie.
Hi, Cookie.
So he said, blah, 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 blah. All right. Learn a 3.5 Temple of Elemental Evil. Okay, yeah, that's one. Will says the idea of Will reads the rulebook is a platform for me to read spoken essays about game design and rule systems. A couple of scripts half written for a moment, but I haven't finished any yet. All right, take your time. Hey, Mr. Nick, how you doing?
Good on you, Mother Nick.
The game's music is from a copyright-free, royalty-free, YouTube video that's like 10 hours. I just put it on in the background. The actual in-game music's not terrible, but it's definitely not. I mean, it might be. Maybe I should try that sometime.
I've never actually just.
Yeah, when I first started playing this, I immediately put on the low because we had the rhythm bot. We did the quiet groove zone room where your talking's bad.
Oh,
Thanks for the follow, Improv Nax. And so I just had that on while I played this game, and people watched. That's why I decided to do this, is because I missed the quiet groove zone in the Legion because Rhythm Bot.
Can we make that channel again?
We have. So the problem is it's up to Trugoth to allow any of that. That's his whole role. So we have to convince him, and it's not legal in the UK, any of them, that it won't hurt hurt the Discord.
Oh, I mean, even without Rhythmbot, just a channel that is quiet, just like, hey, everybody's just being chill here. Yeah, that's what I want.
We've had quiet channels before. They seem to just get broken up the second text comes in. Not his fault, obviously. People just see text and go, oh, text, and show up.
I'm gonna go make that channel now. Okay. Actually, no, I'm not. I'll break the somehow.
Yeah, Nick, it really does kind of fit. It's very nice to be able to just throw on something that's not gonna take your focus and just spray. Oh, you've been doing the house the whole time?
Yeah, I've been doing the roof.
Ooh, you lucky.
I'm lucky.
I like the house.
You want to do the roof?
Okay, I do all the hard. No, it's too late. But I do all the the hard stuff so I can enjoy that last bit. But I forgot. I'm gonna come
But
out.
I'm here.
Yeah, you're doing okay. You never finish anything, but you do good. You get the grout off. What's with this door not being? Look at all this free XP I'm getting. Just stealing all your farm. Nice. I need to pressure off my driveway. And yeah, as I said earlier, I follow a lot of TikToks and YouTube channels that do pressure washing, and it's very relaxing. I guess not a lot. I would say they're on my feeds, but I don't go seeking out the pressure wash vids too often. I'm doing it right now, so why would I need to look for it, right? Psydoc?
What? Oh, sorry, I have to pay attention because I jump around doing multiple things.
No, stop. Why are you you're so sassy. No, I was saying, I forgot. What was I saying? I don't know.
I have no idea.
See, you don't.
You watch podcasts on pressure washing?
No, what? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you were saying that you did something with pressure washing.
Tests can be real deep in this conversation when you think about the perspective. Yeah, that's a good that's a part of him for sure. In the Legion, he's very much just a goofball. Likes to laugh, have fun, do weird things.
To understand it.
He loves his friends. Well, you have to understand, because he's very much a professor in heart. Where
oh god, yeah,
he he's very proud of like his knowledge and subject matter expertise on things. So he's not showing off. He just wants to, like, if he has an answer, he wants you to understand, and he has a really easy way to get you to. He can relate to most people that he's known for a little bit to a way to portray information understandably to that person, like, you know, comparing it to things they know, or like if like this, if you know about that, it's kind of like this, and it's very easy to learn stuff off of text. Super nice guy. He's definitely his outward persona is very much way more. I mean, his streams kind of give away more of what he's like. You know, he hasn't done this in a while, but he hasn't done much in a while because he was trying to finish the Warhammer. And as you can see, the fruit of his labors have definitely worth every moment. But I do, as an SS13 guy, I would love more SS13, but I understand why he can't really do it anymore, because if you watch the end of the Warhammer, that was like his last little tribute to SS13. Because he doesn't have enough time in his day to spend multiple hours to hopefully get a good round that wasn't like completely ruined by one thing, because he doesn't post the bad rounds. I think you'd get like 1 to 2 good videos a day when he was doing like 3 or 4 posts. That guy's nuts. Hey, Blue Gentleman, good to see you. Haslin, what's up? Dan, Gamefool.
60 people. Whoa.
Keep spending that goob. Yeah, what I wanted to do for the goob is have 100,000 mark that just said dump it, and when you use it, it would just do the currency flush like sub thing where it's the flushing. I thought it'd just be funny. Let's see what we have a lot of money. Change up the look a little. Or go that one. We're gonna all white and posh. So we need $5,000 for this, so that'll be what we get. Missing link fact: they deposit their scat bundles like a wild hog, which they apparently share identical diet. Yeah. Okay. House all done?
Oh, I'm sorry. No.
I see you goofing off. You must have run out of. Have you ever had a boss like that?
If it's time to lean, there's time to clean.
Oh God, I hate that.
Yeah. That's when I learned very rapidly about the look motivated with a folder or something in your hand, and you pretty much don't get harassed by people.
I learned my best way is carry a clipboard or like a traveler around, and just be like, just walk like you're going somewhere, and people leave you alone.
Look motivated.
Look busy. PTSD twitches. Yeah. Dave Snyder went, uh-oh, at the same moment. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Always look busy. Yeah. Man, it looks like you missed a couple spots here.
I'm doing terrible, actually. I keep trying to look over at the chat and realize I'm just doing this midair.
Yeah. Give me shit for...
Man, this house isn't done yet, huh? Damn.
I've had bosses like that. It's just like, yeah, okay. No, I forget about that. Maybe slightly. No, I am by no means bothered. My life is regularly friendships and that are kind of like joking and pushing with that. So I'm happy to push back. If a person's joking with me and sarcastic with me, that's a special relationship that I appreciate, and I will joke back.
You always understand how I am. Like when I before we
Nope.
like really do, when I came at you like Diggs hug level, were you like, are you okay? And I'm like, dude, I'm just being straight with you. You're like, oh, so that's normal.
Oh no, so the whole thing is that's very difficult, especially because there's no nonverbals. I don't get just to watch the person when they don't feel like they're being watched. This is going to sound so bloody creepy.
Hey, tell me what you do.
Just tell me about what you're doing. Just watching. It's just like how much you get from how the person just responds to awkward silence, how the person looks when they're talking to you, how they answer the question of how's your day going, or what makes them annoyed. So overtly, since I never met anybody in the Legion,
God
it's
damn it.
really tough for me.
We missed a posture stretch and an eye break. So with
Well, it's because
that,
I'm rambling. Okay.
sorry, I'm also sorry. We're doing
OSHA's
bad.
coming. Boss.
I'm going to stretch.
Fine. Thank you, dual. Oh, I was going to say dual welder.
By the way, Psydoc, I apologize, but only a little about the ducks don't exist. I'm an audio engineer. We only exist when something is broken.
Oh, I see.
He's a
Yes,
duck.
you're duly noted. Thank you. Your apology will be processed.
All right.
I can't say that.
We got so many requests just now, and 100
For
bits
what?
from Mad Duck.
What am I supposed to do?
For hydrate, eye break, stretch, and posture.
You're supposed to
check.
kill
so
us.
I'm going to take a small stretch while I go use the bathroom and fill up my water, and that'll help my eyes. So that'll get everything in one good shot. So I'll be right back. I'm going to just stare.
Oh, OHS. Canadian. Fuck. I'll be right back.
All right, I am back, stretched, eyes rested, and fresh, cold water. And some reason we don't. 4 viewers. Apparently, this view is better than the rest of the game. How's it going, Psydoc? Do you have a good week? Well, now we know. Thank you, Kai. Funny Ocean stories would be ongoing about official I must point to. Oh. Oh my. That's creepy. Turn the corner. There he is. Oh, welcome back.
Thank you.
I want to know, how was your week, man?
Good. It's segmenting classes. They've been about 10, 11-hour days. But it's nice to finally feel like a groove. And, oh, it's so nice not to have to be in podcast mode anymore.
What's that
I
mean?
don't. Podcast mode is like we basically had medical lectures entirely through podcasts.
Oh my.
Like they would record them and they would have to watch them, and my brain does not work well for that.
And everyone learns their own way, and some people need more than just audio flowing through their ears.
Sorry, they're recordings of lectures from previous years. 'Cause even there's a visual component. It's just like
Sometimes it's good to die.
and,
Live and let die.
what were we talking about before the stretch break? You asked me something about what I thought about when I first met you, or
Oh yeah, I was just asking. Like, I know that you had a hard time early on figuring out why I was quote unquote mean.
I didn't say you were mean.
You did.
Did I refer to you as me?
You referred as like possibly like having not less direct ways of telling people things.
Well, I still say that now. I mean, I refer to it as statements of having. There's claws out, there's bear hug, and then there's
Subscribe to my bear hug.
and just a gentle hug. I don't.
We good.
No.
I'll get the undercarriage. Oh,
There's initially when a person subscribes to the honesty approach or honesty methodology, or it's like, I don't care, I'm just honest. Initial evaluations of that is usually pretty poor. Usually it's a cover and excuse for, like, I'm just going to be an asshole, and but I'm being honest.
They got me.
And initially it's like an evaluation of like, wow, that's basically, wow, that person got the head up their own ass. So, but over time, but there's a difference when you, that's why generally going with your first impression isn't the right way, because you have to figure out what the person is intending to do with said, I am honest, I am going to give this information to the person. That's why I changed when I made the comment about the bear hug. The bear hug is supportive, but very strong. It can break some, but the intent is good.
Oh, it reminds me of like the rocking. I will break you.
Yes, exactly. I will break you. And that's exactly what it is. It's not intended to be mean or cruel. I don't see a cruel or viciousness in it. So that's why it's a bear hug. Claws out is when your moral standards have been violated, usually against another person. And it is a charging forward, like, I am going to bring down the wrath of a bear upon you, and it's going to be strong. It's going to be like a paw across the face, because it's quite accurate, some of the reading. But in the end, it's out of a protective state. That's what it is. And that's the difference, the hug, the bear hug and all that. Does it?
Here, folks.
Yeah. So, yeah. That's my approach.
Let me tell you how I feel about you.
Go ahead. I just gave you a breakdown of how I thought.
I think you're doing a fantastic job here with the power washing.
It's probably one of the bigger lies you've provided me.
This is good. I mean, we haven't even gone to the annoying parts yet. I mean, I did the first floor,
and that's why I'm not
easiest of them.
That's why I'm not doing it. Literally, I'm doing the stuff that is fun. No, you can go right ahead and discuss it. I mean, I'm perfectly accepting of personal evaluations.
Damn. Ooh, we got the roof cap. Good job. There's something here I can't see. The trim is, yeah, I get the trim under here. But there is
wrathful hugging. No, it's not wrathful hugging. It's not fake hugging. It is legitimately a desire to want to have someone succeed and a desire to break someone out of some like thought processes that are not helpful. And it is out of actually a love and desire to help. That's a bear hug. Claws out is if you're being truly, not you, a person's being unreasonable and being cruel to another person. And it is progressive swiping and breaking down. It's like, oh, so you think you're hot shit and you're going to do this to someone. Well, I saw this, and this is based upon this. And it's just like swiping at the person. It's like, huh, okay.
Yeah, this thing does not want to be clean. I don't see anywhere we're missing, but it must be like a good solid section.
And the confused one, there is a real benefit to somebody that is willing to be truthful and willing to actually do it out of a place of actually wanting to help the person. You do not bear hug those you actually care about. You either claws out, or just occasionally poke. Just like poke. But you don't even poke it. You just go claws out if it's really mean.
Oh.
And that's good.
Nick's like, Dave's a scary good ability to read people. I don't know. That is something I found out as I was part of the Legion, is that I have a pretty... It's not obviously I don't have like, it's not crazy. It's just that I pick up on people giving off uncomfort or some kind of like, just I don't agree with, I don't know. I can pick people out who seem to be fishy really easy. I mean, it's not like a superpower. A lot of people could do that. But in my position, I'm one of those people who like, hey, this guy's being weird. And then no one's like, well, he's doing fine. And then like a month later, it's like, yeah, we gotta get rid of that guy. Like, Legion's been around a while. We've had encounters with all types. Luckily, we've only had to like remove a handful, less than 5 people from the Legion ever, over the 5 or 6 years it's been up now.
When kicking occurs, but it's never a policy of thing. The person always has the option to reapply, and often is welcome back with just a quick discussion.
Yeah.
Actual banning, that's a hard one to get. Even in the Legion, it's real tough to get banned.
Yeah, the Legion, if you get banned in the Legion, it's kind of like, it's almost like a wall of fame. But don't ever aim for that. You'd just be a terrible person.
Yeah, it's a man. You worked hard for this.
Like, we tried everything to get you to just be normal enough to hang out with people, and you just had to prove that you were a psycho or something. Like,
you usually have to do some really heavy things. But again, that's pretty.
Diggs Vol confirmed. Diggs gonna be against me because I'm up. No, it's not awkwardness. I could understand awkwardness. I've been friends with people in Legion that have used to wouldn't say anything in chat to being like lives of the party because comfort. Like, once you're in a Legion and you take the time and you spend time with it, it becomes like a family. You come in, you could share your woes and your happinesses and good times and everything with anybody, and they're just happy that you're there and they're able to share it with them because it's a family.
There's always the probing with the claw, just like poke, and it does, in many ways, encourage people to come out of their shell. Like, hey, this is this, and it also forms the basis of your protective for other people to know certain things. And yes, the first time it's just like, Jesus.
Yeah, I've been working on it.
However, I don't want this to end up as like this is bashing or negative, because, like I said, a first evaluation is often, unless it's like danger sense run away, is often wrong. You have to find out the intention of the person.
Pulled a knife on me twice. He's not that
What?
bad. It's like someone pulls a gun on you like 3 times. You're like,
Oh, yeah.
not good at first evaluation. I think he has potential.
Let me swing it backwards. On the opposite side, that's my self-evaluation, because you've skillfully been toying around actually saying something. Is the idea is like, I often lead the opposite way, and I often find myself in a stride, just like, I will approach the same scenario a different way. Not going to say a gentler way, not going to say a better way, but it's just... I probably see the same signals, same reads and not, but I'm going to allow you to do your little pokey and do what you need to do, and then I'll see what happens from another side.
Hell yeah. We got, let's see, demoted from Black Panther Legion down to Maroon Trouser. Yeah. Offered to rejoin Discord. Okay. Question for Dig Psydoc in the rest of the chat. Do you guys think incense, do you like incense, and if so, what's your favorite scent? I'm not a big fan of incense. I'm like, maybe some like scented oils is okay, or like a nice Glade plug-in, but I'm not a big fan of having like, I like fresh air way too much to like have smoke around my house for some reason. I think I grew up around smokers and I never became a smoker, so it's like now I'm just disgusted by most forms of smoke, except like barbecue smoke.
Yeah, I in general prefer like the cool night kind of air smell, especially if it's winter or anything like that. I don't generally wear cologne. I've worked in such a scent-free environment for so long that I don't actively seek out smells. Like Lush will not kill me literally, but would it just comes first.
Stinky kid.
I didn't say I don't wear deodorant. I don't bathe.
Okay. When you said don't cologne, I immediately thought you meant like no deodorant or additional smells. That's
cologne
fine.
is an additional thing added onto it.
I know.
Traditionally, it was.
Oh, we got a follow from Blue Max 083. Thank you.
Oh God, no. I quite enjoy. I don't like showers because I hate water on my face. I'm very, very much a cat, but I hate having like sweat or feeling dirty or anything on me even more. So it's just a balance. Though I recently got like a massage head that actually has different settings I've been playing with, and that's actually been a lot of like, it has a nice little kneading on the skin, and I've liked that. And also for a long time, it was usually cold water.
Oh.
And it's just like, as much as I'm okay with some cold water, no. Deodorant, scentless deodorant. Because in the hospital, we're not really supposed to or allowed to have smells like that. Because it can really throw people off. I used to wear Axe body spray.
It's Axe body spray. What was your favorite flavor? Or was flavor? Wait, what was your flavor? I didn't need it. I mean, what's your favorite smell of Axe back in the...
It was the chocolate one.
Really? Mine was a green can called Kilo.
Yep.
And I only remember that, I mean, there was obviously like Phoenix because that was a cool name and a couple others, but mine was only Kilo because the girlfriend I had at the time loved the smell so much that it like tripled my chances of getting some when I was wearing it around her. Because she'd start smelling me like, oh, you're wearing it, and then she'd just keep putting her face in me for a while, and that, like, I guess that's an easy way to get someone going. But at the time,
there's
like,
a lot
man, this stuff's magic. It was actually, good times.
Good times. We're gonna run that so we aren't supposed. Yes, and that's the whole thing. Just.
Sound like a jacuzzi guy? Yeah. I'm a jacuzzi guy.
Yeah, not for me.
Man,
I prefer a sauna.
Really? You'd rather just be your own wet instead of other wet?
The amount of UTIs and that and all the issues
I'm
that come out of jacuzzis, no thanks.
No, I'm not saying a public one. I'm saying your sauna.
No, just even your own personal one.
Listen,
the things that grow
so much
inside of
salt
it, it's just
chlorine in my shit that you cannot.
In your shit?
In my shit.
You're chlorinating your shit?
I eat a raw chlorine pellet every day. Make sure that my body's clean. Gluten-free. No bacteria. No UTIs.
Chlorine tablet.
Yeah,
gluten-free.
And the blue ones that crunch really good.
Oh, God. Well, I'd like to rinse my mouth with toilet duck.
Jesus, I'm afraid to look. Every time you walk around, you look or you go, oh no, there's more. So I got this lower end. The top one's going to be real. Oh god, the stairs. The stairs are the worst. This is the least relaxing of all the maps. I think they lessened the requirement for the ding though, so I think that's nice because getting every corner of every panel, it is something.
The underside of everything too. Yep.
Yeah. To be fair, in Sonic, you throw water on heat, so you're not just being. Yeah, I know.
And then you go for a cool shower right after. It's just like a nice, really nice feeling.
You know what that gives me?
Heart problems?
A migraine. So probably heart
yeah.
problems. That might be, if my heart problems are bad enough to give me migraine.
Can lead to headaches, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Being fair in the Sonic, let's see, curse shit. My club man is my go-to. However, use Old Spice or Burt. You know, I can always stand saunas. I don't even like when the bathroom gets too steamy. You know, I'm the same way. I like to keep my bathroom. Like I put on the AC when I go in the shower, so I come out, I get that nice cool breeze because I like to dry out and cold. I do.
I hate it.
I love it. You will like turn off the fan, the lights, and just go full dark mode, and you open up like the room, it's like you just get hit with a wave of steam. You're like, because you know women are the devil and they can handle like temperatures past boiling.
My favorite place was one that there was a heat lamp like right above. I always turn that on. It was like, oh my god.
Oh, in the shower? Yeah, I've seen those before.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, this is great. I'm a blood.
I never used one though, but I know my grandma had one.
It feels good.
I used to turn it on when I was sitting in the pooper and realized pooping hot's terrible.
Pooping hot is. What is the ideal temperature for poop?
69 to 71.
Oh god. Okay, something related to that is there's a big bidet movement, especially up in Canada.
Yeah, it's everywhere here too. Everyone's bidet, your butt doesn't. I get it. Like I've never wiped my ass with just toilet paper and said, "Yep, that's clean enough." In fact, once you know, it's that point where you know you're not, and you can't get enough off, especially with some diets. Like I understand bidets, I get it, it's smart, but it's the same thing as the person would be like, why don't you just take a shower after you poop? It's like, because I go to work and I got to be at work for 10 hours and I'm not showering at work, even though they have one there for some reason.
The movement up here is people seem to regularly forget that we are often Arctic and they won't heat it. So it's literally cold water slammed right. It's just like, okay,
you gotta get a heated one.
Yeah. I mean, you get a heated toilet seat bidet. Yeah, that your ass is gonna feel fresh, a little bit damp, but so much better. And no, I am not going to be. My God, if I had a shower every single time, no.
Just your lower half. It's easy.
But yeah, no, cold water right up the hoo-ha is.
Yeah, you could be. If you're from a hot place like I am, it might be nice.
Sure, but there are very few time periods where it gets anywhere hot. It can. Like, air conditioners are, from where I'm from, are, like, rare.
Yeah, they're necessary here.
Oh, God, yeah.
All right, let's look over chat. Follow that wake up call, bitch.
The frozen throne.
The forbidden pressure wash simulator. The frozen throne studies confirm that 32 degrees Fahrenheit is the best temperature for pooping. 32 degrees. Oh yeah, frozen temperature.
Absolute zero.
I mean, I never get colder pooping, so I need to have colder room for poop. Alright, this is enough poop talk. How's everyone doing tonight? I live in Kansas, so cold bath sounds great. Yeah, I live in Arizona, so 9 months out of the year, it's a beautiful summer. And then there's 3 months of you will die outside.
Lucky. I can't really say that. It's the inverse here. You will die outside.
Yeah, I live in Wisconsin. I know the pain.
Wisconsin. Green Bay Packers.
Packers.
Cheese.
Gee. Diggs, I might be visiting Arizona later this year. You should. Oh, totally, dude. Sushi, steak, barbecue, whatever you want. We'll find a new place. We'll try it on my treat. I'll use all this. I'll use all this streamer big buck money from all those subs. Thanks everyone for all the subs and support for this donations and bits and all that. I'm gonna get him a big steak. That's a write-offable, right? It was a business meeting, a creative ideas meeting, talking about reading the rule book over steak. Right? Legal?
Yeah, sure. Well.
Legal. Hey, got the actual stairs done. Now I just gotta find the random spots on the damn spinner. It's gonna be something weird like here. There it is.
God.
What?
Oklahoma, freezing cold and sparkling. Is it competitive? No, this is definitely not competitive.
No, it's not. It's just. I mean, there is a. You go here. There's a challenge mode and there's a free played mode where it's timed, which goes up to 6 players. Not really my thing. That's not how I play this game. We're not going to be we're by size. We're not great.
God.
We're good enough. Like the Warhammer. We're good enough.
It's good enough.
Oh, we got a follow.
Marco.
Chi Warrior.
Chi Warrior.
Show us your ways, Chi Warrior. How do we tap into our Chi and become super awesome dudes?
Get a Chia.
Chia. We came up in a generation of Wayne's World. All right, guys.
True.
Which is, me and him played Wayne and Garth in a tabletop RPG known as Horror Flick, where promptly died very quick, and then I had some terrible news come out of nowhere, and I had to leave. But it was a fun game. Worth the follow. Thanks, Chia. I hope you enjoy your skin. This is very much just a Sunday going into the next week type of game where we just hang out, listen to some nice music, and talk about something good that happened our week. So since you're new here, I'm gonna put it on you. What's something good that happened this week? Share something with us that just made the week. Some kind of positivity. Where's that other? There it is. Bringing out the. Oh, it's one over here.
It's living in the fridge.
Living in the fridge.
Avoria. I will definitely not say what.
Swing hand plant. My game for chill day later.
Swing.
That's a good one. And thanks for the follow. I think I missed you earlier. Isn't that the Minecraft
Will?
or the block one? Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, the Canadian Will. Okay.
Ooh, we got some more pie by our residential pie expert, Cookie 2K2. We have our own pie expert known as Chippy. But you are the pie master in the WBPL for sure.
Oh,
yeah, that's
this
me.
Will.
Yeah,
I thought you were
Will.
talking about the other Will. Okay.
No, I would never be saying nice things about the other Will.
I was about to say, I was like, what the hell?
The other Will is like, I don't. Like, we're not here to talk crap. He is not. He is not my friend. He's not my type of guy. But he does his thing. So
he does his thing. He thinks he's doing. He's not.
He's totally making a lot of money on GameStop.
Cool. Oh, right.
Right.
Anyway, never mind.
Yeah, this is the tabletop RPG Green Box podcaster, big famous guy, Panstrad runner or speaker. I don't remember.
Yeah, from a city that sucks. Yeah, I get it.
Promise to do that sucks.
That's what it sucks.
Well,
In the fridge.
missing link fact. Their scent is very much like a muskrat. They seem to crouch right down when marking their territory to appear much smaller than they really are. Wow, this guy just keeps giving a million excuses why we totally haven't found him.
I mean, if you've made your whole existence in time trying to predict something and it's going away, it's called... oh, it's... Yeah.
Wiggle, wiggle, beam.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about... I apologize.
No. I don't even think that Will knows we have a WPL. He's so into his own. I'm so cool.
I'm so...
Yeah, I made $300 on GameStonks. Hey,
Good for you.
Yes, please
Make sure you declare that on your tax forms.
Don't do that. He's Canadian. He doesn't need to.
Yes, he does.
Shit.
Trust
But
me,
yes.
I regretfully found that out.
You made a killing on stonks and you had to.
No.
Oh.
I've done okay on other stocks.
Damn you, doctors! And your
We've talked
inside
about that
trading.
before. Oh God, no! I wouldn't touch anything medical.
What if you heard they were gonna bring out a miracle drug for?
Because in the next day it's going to come out, it either doesn't work or they're going to get sued for something gigantic and it's just going to get crumbled.
They have to kill it because any cure is not money.
Oh God.
Ha ha. The treatment is what makes money. All right. The cure.
Well,
not
to an extent, like, it depends on the disease. If your company is defined as the cure for cancer or does the air quote cure for cancer,
I'm about to say, like, come on.
you run on that for the rest of your company will be forever associated with that. No question.
All right. Secret Chia ways. Oh crap! We got a clip. That's the first time I think anyone's clipped this one. I just finished making a canvas for Seeker for my truck. Nice. It's okay. We were in chat and avoiding unbuilt space. Yeah. With a bit of a overall story, I didn't know there was a story. I'll have to give that game another look. I think Nick was playing Averon with a couple of the boys a little while ago.
Right.
But I don't.
Yes.
I wouldn't join him because I didn't have any real context. I didn't know. They kept complaining about the server being weird or for setting progress. There was some kind of big bug that was frustrating them that turned me off the idea of joining.
Yeah, and I was being extra classy. I called it like a vor icon. Yeah. Classy. Yeah.
Classic Psydoc.
Yeah. Classy Psydoc. He never misuses jokes and never kills them by using them over and over.
Nope, that doesn't sound like
No,
you.
I never do that.
Doesn't sound like you at all.
No, F-35. What?
What's everyone talking about the F-35? Like the chat was exploding during the Warhammer video premiere. Everyone kept talking about the F-35. Did he say it in the video and I missed it or something? Because I don't know where
It's just an overplayed. I mean, for me to say something is overplayed, just on the of like, oh, military contracts and procurement that isn't going to fit as well as people that procure it thinks. It's like the littoral contract shit, combat ship and all that.
Oh, I get you. I don't know what Dennis Leary is doing anymore. I used to be a decent fan of his comedy. I just haven't seen anything from him in a while. I really liked his show, the one where he was a firefighter. You ever see that one?
Who?
Dennis Leary.
Oh, something saving me or rescue me. Rescue me.
Love everyone. That game's been on my radar once, twice, and very close. You guys should get it together. F-35. It's still in development. There's a bug where the char of the chain can spawn near you can't get to, but there's a workaround. Psydoc best
I think you're saying that with the F-35. Like, there's a workaround.
Says. I used to work for a shop that makes F-35 parts, and yeah, I can slap the lock. Can I slap the Lockheed? I've also, in 2 different companies, made part for the F-35, so I am right there with you. Here, the Aurora combat ship is orbital garbage. Got him, boom, rescue me. That's the one. It was real. I think, like, I really enjoyed like 1 season of it or something. I remember enjoying it, but I don't know what. I don't know. It was a weird one. Yeah. Yeah, you've had the SS13 theme
Yes,
stuck in your
I
head
know.
since Traveler. And it wasn't even an SS13 song. It was close. It's so funny that you're still being. I put it on, but I think Hippie might get me. Is Hippie still around? I forgot about Hippie. The Baron F-35 have a lot in common. I hear, that series has only done 2 things that amuse me: No Cure for Cancer and Demolition Man. Also, those are fine. I'm like I said, I haven't seen him in a while. I watched a few of his stand-ups before, and I thought they were okay.
An asshole.
Yeah, and that song "I'm an Asshole" is really good because he drives really slow in the ultra-fast lane while people behind him are going insane.
He's an asshole.
An asshole. I'm an asshole.
Some handicapped people while they make handicapped faces.
Did say that.
Yep.
I got stuck up here because I brought. You can't jump when you have this in your hand.
Oh.
So I had to walk all the way down.
Can't jump. Because you got no feet.
We both have. You can see that.
Something bored.
You're bored?
No, not bored at all. I'm just mocking my understanding of that song. I'm not bored at all. This is great.
Irish cuisine, yeah.
Nice.
That was a good one.
Go up here.
We can get like nozzle. First time I did this, it didn't have the nozzle extensions out, but I bet this would be a bit easier with the long range one. I don't have it though.
Yep. Quite possibly.
Nice.
I heard the ball.
What?
Ball.
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 If the rice per burger 6 to see it work, yeah. Now sell some forms of potato-based cookie marrows will be delicacy. Now I don't want Pringles. Fries.
That's the link you made between that potato-based delicacy. I want Pringles.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, we judge it, but yeah, no, that is a delicacy. It's actually great.
I'm just a huge fan of the potato. Like,
it's a great thing.
I love the only thing that potatoes make that I do not enjoy is tater tots. I know. It's gonna get some people to go, tater tots are good, They're not though. Like, hash brown is superior in every way to a tater tot, and it's more versatile than chunks of air where there could be more potato.
Optimized potato crunch.
I need optimized potato crunch with enough potato to fill me happy. In order of favorite to least, my favorite potato is either the hash browns or the crisp cut / waffle fries, because they have the most maximum sauce potential or dipping potential. Big chili cheese fry guy as well. I think I was like talking to my partner Gummy, and she said, and we were talking about, like, you know, we get super fries at places like Mexican joints, which is like carne asada fries. That's carne asada, sour cream, cheese, guacamole, you know. Guacamole. But I was like, why do they use string fries? If they would turn it into like waffle or flat cut, you know, or crisp cut fries, you pretty much have nacho based fries. The optimal amount of stuff you could put on a fry would be on a flat fry. So just make super fries or carne asada fries with waffle fries, and you have like a whole amazing, like, that's a next level carne asada fry.
What's the structural tolerance of a waffle fry?
Enough to carry food to my mouth. That's all I care about. If you need it harder to lift stuff, fry it longer, all right? And you're wrong if you think tots are better than... And even if they are small, like they're small contained hash browns, it's not the same. Anyone who's had both knows that hash browns have a completely different taste and way about them than tater tots. Like, the only hash brown tater tot mix, and you would think they were the same as if you were talking about like McDonald's tater, like hash browns, which are tater tots condensed into a patty. Thoughts are kids. Yeah, I agree with that. I actually can't argue with that one. All fries are best. I'm with that. AW hash browns, MBD hash browns. I know. I'd probably agree, because I'm not a. I won't even eat McDonald's hash browns.
I like McDonald's hash browns.
They're just, I don't know. They're just very low quality. I don't know. You can eat whatever you want. That's fine.
They're not the best in any way, but I actually like them. I like them more than the A&W ones. However, I'm going to extend this into a global thing. It depends upon the McDonald's, and it depends upon the A&W.
No, every McDonald's has the exact same frozen patty of hash browns.
Yes, but some like to obviously keep their food a little bit longer in that fryer than the others.
Sure. Can't argue that one.
They shouldn't.
Oh, I too was once so worried. You know what? There's a lot of Americans that think McDonald's is like a night out dinner. I'm gonna get the Big Mac. I can't believe it, and a cup of them McDoubles and a special.
I mean, you know what? If that's your choice. What?
Okay, they didn't hear that. I was Gummy just screamed from the other room. Oh my God, you're talking about food. I'm so hungry.
You should eat something.
Well, we were gonna defend tonight, so she has to in charge of her own meal. I was just gonna eat ice cream until I died.
Cool.
But now it's getting a bit too late for that. I'll figure out something light to eat because I gotta work tomorrow. If I eat too close to bed, I'll get headaches. Oh man, we're getting so close. We're gonna wait. What time is it? Oh, we're due. Good time. Oh God, never mind. Wait, what? I think it's just giving it to us at this point.
Oh yeah, it's doing good.
Oh, it's the freaking the house is still not done. The eaves.
Wow.
All the eaves. Later, I gotta cook dinner. Have a good night, Sassy.
Hey, take care, Sasquatch. I think, honestly, the highlight of my week is just meeting so many new students and getting an instructor to say, hey, you're doing great. You really are. And it's like, yeah, that made me feel good.
The minimum they could do is give you a praise when you're doing good. Like,
As much as it is, I don't want to swing it into negative, but there's a lot of like nurses either, but not constantly getting the what the fuck are they teaching you? How do you
Thank
not
God
know
I
this?
got it.
Cut. But you're right. I have a good teacher, and that is a nice experience. I have many good teachers, but it's just nice to be supported because there are a lot of people. If you're a world-renowned specialist in something, you don't. It's fine for the university to send you to it. But if you're a brand new student, you don't need to be sent to Chuckle Fuck Mick. I want to build my ego off of you. But just getting the comments, the report that hey, you're doing well, that you're for your level, you're competent. And that actually says a lot. As much as we all, or many, especially in my class, are driven to be the best. It's like, no.
Be good enough like the Warhammer.
Be good enough like the Warhammer. Recognize that you don't
You can
have to
outclass
always
it.
seek that validation.
So I just keep thinking the Warhammer is good enough. Like you can beat it with enough money, but you won't get the value. Lower house wall? Man, you're really doing good up there.
Thank you. See, that's another one of my favorite. Actually, I've really been enjoying doing these streams. They're good.
Me too.
Yeah.
I wish to bind tab to hide. I wish to unbind tab to hide the dirt.
Where are we missing?
The entire outside rail area.
God, yeah.
Getting curry tomorrow. Ooh.
Whoa, whoa.
It's the outside that needs to be clean.
Dark's talking about that.
There we go. Now the upper joist. Since they talked about potatoes. Yeah, everyone says the IIC, but it's like, realistically, that's just saying like the McLaren is the best because how much money they put into it. Like, realistically, you'd probably never find an IIC.
It's an IIC.
It's a clan variant of the Warhammer. But that's like saying like, oh, the Black Widow is the best. It's like, it's a special variant case. We can't really like be like, oh yeah, that's the one everyone gets to drive.
I mean, the clans failed because of logistics. I mean, that's just the... You over-specialize, you have such a tool that, yeah, it can be powerful, but...
You have
even,
insane tech, but...
Yeah, poor logistics.
Yeah.
And, to be fair, that's a lot of things that seem to happen in the military. If you don't have good logistics... I mean, Waffle House.
What about it?
It's a logistics standard for like disaster preparation and the rest. If Waffle House can still be operating, it's not that bad.
Oh yeah, the Waffle. I mean, it's like, you know, it's bad when the Waffle House closes.
Yeah, because they have such an elaborate or appropriate standard.
All right, there we go. We did it.
All right, is there a small one?
I'm sure there's one we can get done in 20 minutes or so.
Okay.
But yeah, that was really good work.
Yeah, we did good. Oh, okay. I thought we were still talking about the F-35. I was like, was this like the
I was talking about the
strike
ICC.
fighter? Yeah. I thought the IIC was the rifleman.
So it says the treehouse looks mighty fine. You spruced the spruce. I can't tell you how good it is to parade up and down those stairs, smell of fresh pine through the windows. I was this close to packing up and moving out. Now I'm determined more than ever to find evidence of that beautiful missing link. Okay. All right. Clean the fire helicopter. That sounds like doable in 20 minutes. Oop, the fire chief, Denver Drill, is back. Hey, FA, we got one heck of a dirty copter on our hands. Your buddy Kyle got himself a real spot of bother up on Mount Rushless. Poor guy was so delirious from volcanic fumes that he thought the mayor's hellish feline was up there with him. He's fine now, but the copter looks like something dug it up from bowels of the earth, which it nearly was. We got TV crews arriving later, so if you can do what you do so well, I'm sure get us out of the jam. Thanks, pal. So we're gonna... Hey, if I get your solo recruit, got an urgent one for you. We're gonna clean a helicopter.
I love the helicopter.
It is. It's good. Fuselage and all that.
Fuselage. Actually, yeah, I'm just meet up with that little once this COVID shit balances up. I'm so concerned about going to visit Tex because each time I've planned, something horrible has happened in the
COVID
world.
Was your fault.
Yeah, no, like before the first time. Oh, what event occurred?
You assassinated the Prime Minister of Malaysia.
Relax, don't do it. Then the other time I was like, oh yeah, I'm ready to go. Everything's done. Yeah, COVID. I was like, you know
Thanks
what?
For the follow.
Yes.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Totally the next time. Because I'm gonna make my way up there sooner than later now, because then I don't have to work around my impossible to get vacation time I overspent.
Oh, when you get, man. I mean, I'm gonna be up here for at least till 2024.
6 years.
Oh God, I hope not. I've been honored.
And this stream is gonna pay for Diggs to visit Psydoc and do a same room cam on playing like some crazy custom mission for PowerWash Sim for 6 hours.
with my parents in the background.
Yeah.
Why are you making so much noise? God is old. What the fuck are you saying? Oh man, I wish we could speak for that. God, I was like, oh, everyone wants to come up. It's like, I know you want to see Rudy. I want to see Rudy. Like, yeah, come up, see Rudy, everything. I'm not going to cry. Much. But it was nice. I mean, hell, even Metternich was saying that what he's done with whatever he is, he wants to come up. And I'm supposed to be, well, it's like, that's great. I hope I am the same in person as you expected. I'm going to be me.
It's gonna be May.
He's going to be me.
It's gonna be May soon.
It is. Oh, that means
yeah,
my mom's
that's
birthday.
rough.
God, it's not that problem.
Thanks for the follow, Technomo12. Let's see. We're medium expert. I see his assault mech. Yeah, different categories.
I guess it's like Mark.
I don't know, no Mark.
Like Mark II. The Clanner. Like IIC.
Aye, Captain.
I.
I don't get why a sign of year's not there. It is. I was like, why? I've circled this thing like 4 times.
People can come up and see the ducks that have trained me to give them food.
And your magpie friends who are totally not using
Yeah,
it.
Mags and family. They haven't been around as much anymore.
Well, is it too warm or something? The ducks get them?
The ducks versus magpie.
Ducks
I
would
think
so win.
because it is warming up. I think there is a different migration, but I more now feed them when I'm walking, and since I'm in classes more often, I don't have the same regular schedule.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the ducks definitely trade me.
Good.
Yes.
Oh, time to stretch for a second and hydrate.
Stretch and hydrate.
Stretch, hydrate. Thanks for keeping an eye on us, guys.
Thank you. Shana. And great.
All right, let's get back to it.
To get to the whole Clanner idea, if I had an unlimited budget and there wasn't a problem with resources, I'd take Clanner Tech in an instant.
Oh, everyone would.
Yeah, everyone would.
Why
it's
would
like,
you limit yourself to the limitations of the inner sphere? If
Yeah.
you have an unlimited budget where you can get absolutely better everything from clanners.
Yeah. But if you're actually trying to do a prolonged war in any capacity, yeah, you're
Even the
gonna
best gear
basically.
loses to the bad pilot, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Luck is always a factor in so many things. Even the best thing, like some cheap ass guy in a suit just runs up with a det pack, and suddenly that valuable thing is no longer there. The
Yep.
technology difference wasn't significant enough to be.
A win war.
Yeah. It's not like bow and arrow versus Sherman tank. I mean, that's not even a great example. But it has to be dramatically different. Like, Independence Day different.
Yeah, give him a virus. That'll make you win.
Oh, I mean, God, that was like War of the Worlds kind of excuse. Like, come on.
But life finds a way.
Yeah, it's nice, but they literally translated an alien programming language, like making a lot of assumptions that they operate their computers based upon our ways of seeing it.
Well, it's whatever the writer of the series made it.
True.
You never know.
It's still better than all Earth's bacteria killed them all. Okay.
Oh, Wars. What was that one?
That
But,
War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds. Yeah.
Like, okay, I get it.
Hey,
I'm
it's
totally
not,
down.
It's not as good as Head and Shoulders killed the amoeba.
One of my ones that I thought was like oxygen on its own. Yeah, I totally see that being able to wipe out certain races. Oxygen is so bloody dangerous. Like, it's like most of our systems, our cells are designed to try to work with it for our energy. But once energy's gone, we got to get rid of it. Yeah.
We developed.
Oxygen, we have a very harsh climate for a lot of things. Humans are also very unique. Like, all the plants are like, oh, we're going to produce this one toxic thing, so nobody will ever eat it. Humans run up. Oh, God.
Death by Head and Shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where's that from?
Evolution.
Oh, my God.
They like legitimately the way to kill the giant perfectly evolved single cell absorbing organism was to cover it in Head and Shoulders
Because of tickle.
because of probably because they got paid enough money to make that.
It's disrupting its membrane.
A whole bunch of washed up comedians were in that movie.
Wow, yeah.
At the time, washed up, not even now. Now you don't even hear from those guys anymore.
It was David Schwimmer. Was it? No,
Dark Malakin, thank you for the follow. Hope you had a good week and
Yes.
enjoy some chill tunes and some PowerWash sim with me and Psydoc.
hello.
And the community, which has been wonderful.
Everything in the Earth's atmosphere is burning very slowly. We are not. As much as people say, "Oh, humans are so weak," and all, that's like, no, we're actually pretty. We are both incredibly fragile, but on the other side of the coin, so stupidly durable and redundant. It's like, yeah, we're pretty cool.
There's a reason why we made PowerWash Simulator.
Exactly.
Prove
This is the height of
hardness.
humanity.
This is peak humanity. If you don't like it, there's nothing you can do about it.
I mean, jokes aside, I mean, the fact that we can expend resources, but this kind of like rest of that is like, yeah, that's actually really impressive. Because if you're just fighting for basic survival, then that's a different stage of. To me, it's almost like listening to someone long for the days of like medieval ages of your, oh, it was so romantic, it's so much easier. It's like,
We're dying at 30. Everybody
mean,
be fucking real fast.
yes. All right. That's where some of the cruder things are. I was like, yeah. How we survive as a species is always impressive. Because there's some really dumb medical things that are a part of our body. It's like, how the fuck did we live? Oh, yeah. Humans are just like, yeah, we're not the fastest, but we are persistent buggers. We'll just keep following. And when you get tired, we'll be there. We'll eventually catch up. And we'll bring our whole damn family.
We're gonna eat ya.
We're gonna eat you. You may be a sprinter, but we are the... We'll just casually walk.
We can walk forever.
But the cheetah's faster. It's like, yeah. Well, that cheetah might take out one or a couple of the humans, but the rest of them are like, okay,
We have spears.
we have spears and we're gonna follow you. Like, cougar's definitely scary, but it's not the same as like wolves or something. Like something that will latch on and just like, we're just gonna follow you.
Cougar is the fear.
Cougar, falcon bird.
You don't remember Ricky Bobby where he got too scared
Yes.
too scared to drive, so like they put a cougar in the car with him. No, you
They
have to
also
learn to
put like a
conquer.
key of cocaine and called the cops on him.
Yep, that's how you conquer your driving stuff. Get the fire off me. Call Tom Cruise.
I mean, there is the idea of you give a person more of a threat and fear than there is that they're no longer afraid. And it just kind of happens in horror movies, right? Like, once you identify the threat and can rationalize it, the fear goes away and it's just replaced by anger. And when the audience is angry, it's just like, nah.
we also, yeah. We'll mention that we can heal from injuries other animals would just die from.
I mean, yeah. We have hospitals.
I mean,
We have, as much as we're juicy bags, we could heal. And sometimes, like, I guess we would have to go into, like, what is the definition of surviving?
not dying. Does that help?
What is the difference of... okay, fine. But, like, operating at the same capacity as you were before? No. I mean, hell, we've got people that have reports of getting sucked through jet engines as well as rods getting blown through their head. It's like, yeah, the brain just compensates for it.
I just forgot my colors. Everything else.
Yeah. Some people are born without even ability to see those and seem to do quite well.
Name one.
Come librarians.
Name one.
You are... Name one?
Name one guy who's colorblind and does well.
Text.
You heard it here, folks. Tex is colorblind. I know it's crazy. Imagine trying to do.
I think he's said that multiple
that's why,
times,
That's the
hasn't he?
reason why all like talks BattleTech is all in black and white. Just kidding.
I hope he said that publicly, otherwise I'm an asshole.
I think he's mentioned a few times that he's colorblind. I mean,
I'm an asshole for a lot of other reasons.
I mean, he doesn't like walk around. I mean, sometimes he walks around and pulls the I'm autistic card, but I don't think he goes around saying. I mean, the only time he ever says I'm colorblind is when you're trying to say, no, join the red team text.
Yeah, just I can't see that.
Yeah,
color.
he'll get you with those, but he doesn't like go his way to be like, hey guys, it's me, colorblind text.
Oh, fuck you. The gray team. I mean, we have enough tools to compensate for like depth perception, hearing, and all the rest of it.
Mighty mind lasers.
Mighty. I think the only thing that would affect him is if he decided to try to do a career in bomb disposal. Cut the red wire. Fuck you. Is it Fig?
Fig's back. She's about to follow
Fig.
my. Uh oh.
Hi, Fig.
Oh, there goes my. Oh, there's my mouse.
Aww.
Oh my god. What the hell did she just do? Oh my god, my screen is stretched across all three of my. Oh no. Oh no.
So for those who don't know, Figs is Diggs's cat, and
God,
she's
stop
a
rolling
lovely
on the mouse.
puffball.
Oh my god, you're such a dick.
If we suddenly
Dude.
disappear, it is because Fig decided she wanted to play.
I'm literally stuck. I don't even know what's being shown because it gives like some magnifier. How do I? There's the magnifier. How do I turn this? Hopefully that didn't stream all.
No, we're still running.
I was just hoping that that popped up because holy
Oh
shit.
no, nothing was shown. It was just
Okay.
literally just your character.
It zoomed out, went like straight to my fucking full name, and like she somehow was able to hit the correct buttons while rolling on the keyboard to turn a magnifier on, so my game was across all four of my screens. Holy shit, this cat. But we're back. Hey guys.
Yeah, you hate for them to reveal that you're Brovar Wiskowski.
Dude, my name is Kevlar.
Kevlar. Soda Popinski.
Tail Rotor. That's my name.
Oh. Vodka Drunkinski.
It don't matter what my name is. My name is Sir Diggs with hands, all caps. If you have any respect, it'll be all caps. With
No,
hands.
it's just because Tex gave you a name.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Hey, thanks for the follow.
you get
Cypher.
respect for a lot of other shit.
I get I got no respect.
Wow.
That was terrible.
Really? No, I'm just not even the accent. It was just more like, wow, Rodney Dangerfield reference. Damn. Whoa.
Let me tell you.
No, you actually do have some good voices.
I have to listen to him for a while, but I don't know, I think I'm okay.
You do good with Trump if you listen long enough.
Yeah, that's the problem. I gotta listen to the guy for a good amount of time, but then I can come out like China.
China.
What are we working on in here? Hi, Fig.
I'm
you
just
like your
running
stuff?
around with a pressure washer in the middle of a jet engine. I'm sure that's going to cause no issues.
How do you know what? Yeah, my cat in Morkborg is named Puffball. It's a one-eyed flea monster, but I'm a mushroom person, so I guess it doesn't really bother me. What are we missing? We're missing.
There's still stuff inside
There's still
of this
one
bloody
rotor
engine.
blade that you freaking missed. There it
Yo,
is.
Diggs.
Just kidding.
It's a team environment.
I don't
there
know,
you go.
man. You came up here first. Whee. How do we get in here? Oh, it's all underneath it. I see it.
That's where I've been having difficulties getting into.
Yeah, it's very hard to get in. Like most of this I can't even see in.
Yeah, make sure let's turn off the extensions.
All the extensions
Begun
are
only.
off.
Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
Now we have a water tank, which is the whole side of this thing, and 2 engines. Oh, there's the engine. Fly. Okay.
Arise, chicken, arise.
So the engine's this whole thing. There we go.
Ah!
All right. Dirt finder need assistance. The mansion is a matter of urgency. Well, unfortunately, let's rerun
It is
that.
time.
It is time to call it for us for the week. But let's just run through this quick, time shot of everything.
We do have an opinion from Metternich that all the water into the inlet, I'm sure, is going to cause no issues at all.
Don't worry about it.
That sounds like a you problem.
It's not us, it's them. So from the VA, it's like, hey, Doc, tell you I'm goosed on CO2. I can still tell it between the limp ginger tomcat and pyroflastic flow. One thing for sure, letting the chief know my treatment saved my smoky bacon RU1. There was another good thing that came out of it. Remember that when we moved Florentine's old place? Well, guess who this chopper pilot now? Anyways, rude to text on a date. I better go. Flawless again. You're a class act, FA. As it happens, when the TV crew and senators found out we only rescued Cal, not the cat, there was no show. So still, at least the chopper will be nice and clean to go back to Columbus. Thanks again. You're welcome here anytime. And if you're fancy addling and the animal danger to your hose work, let me know. Put in a word. So become a firefighter. And thank you for following Where Gopher. Great name. But yeah, our next one is, this is a really funny mission. It'll be really good next week. So this one, the mayor does not allow us on the property, but we do need to clean the house. So we have to stand on the outside of the fence and shoot in because we're not allowed on the property. But we have to still clean it because some people came. Here, we'll read it. Look like Mayor Jeff Jefferson the 13th on Jefferson Mansion on Jefferson Avenue. Dirt finder.
We just had two followers.
Too much time and egg on their hands and seemed to bombard my magnificent abode with ballistics most foul. Ha, get it, bird. Don't ask me why I'm afraid of the. I'm afraid, as a fair and noble mayor as this town has ever seen. I'm sure you appreciate security as premium right now, so I'm afraid I won't let you be allowing you on my property. Instead, I have provided you with a voucher for an extra long washer extension. It's for the cheapest one. I'm not made of money. Last thing, there might be a small element of graffiti on the gates. Please remove it while you're out there. Much obliged, JJXIII.
And to the two individuals that joined Cavalry 15, as well as Where Gopher, God, welcome. Thank you. We're about to wrap up here after totally saving this thing.
We did
helicopter.
Yep, we finished the helicopter. We finished the dreaded treehouse.
Oh god. Yeah.
And now we're just kind of on easy goings for a while until we get to the carnival stuff, which I found a little bit daunting, but it was doable. But once again, everybody, another week behind us, another week to look forward to. So I want to thank you all for coming out and spending that time with us. All the follows, all the support across the board. We appreciate every single one of you. And this was Weekends End with Diggs and Psydoc. Signing off. Anything you want to say?
Take care. Nope. Everyone have a good week.
Have a good night, guys.